What's up, Red? Okay, hold up, give me one moment. Oh, let me know if you can hear my voice. My apologies, I'm sitting here trying to get some things sorted. Okay, good. You sound tired? Yeah, I woke up at, what time was it? 8:45. Took about an hour nap. Haha, very funny me. My bad, I'm just now seeing what homegirl dropped in the chat, in the Discord. Alright, everyone, where's the everyone? I swear this Discord thing's stupid sometimes. And boom, sent. What I plan for today's stream, I'm gonna be doing making out this limited time event. And on top of that, I got a glimpse of Lucy's wallpaper thing. When you finish unlocking your trust rank. Give me one moment while I find the thing. There it is. I know Lucy's is in here. Lucy and Piper has hers in here. But I got a glimpse of what Lucy's look like, and I really like it. Which is why some of the first things gonna be done today. Oh, that's lame. I hate the fact that Caesar doesn't pull out her phone. Playing Ages of Art, I know, I told you, I can't play it yet. I gotta wait. Which is why I'm so glad Ages of Art has such replayability. Not replayability, but non-existent FOMO. I can come play the game, get back again, even if I miss out on a whole year worth of content. Genuinely, I could legitimately not play Star Rail for a whole year, and then by the time that HSR / Fate Unlimited Blade Works collab come, I would just hop back on and then boom, just enjoy the whole spiel of content. Anyway, hope y'all doing well today. Red knows how I'm doing today. I came to the stream, whatever. Well, y'all make an animation soon, but not now, I guess. Unless you want SW. Wait, so wait, hold up, Red. Are you referring to Star Rail when you say SW and GFY, or is this something related to Zenless? Because SWIC is the only thing I remember from Star Rail in relation to like a light cone. What else I was about to say? Oh, I got an announcement I need to give y'all as well. That's gonna affect this week and the amount of streams I do this week. So I need to tell y'all that as well. Which is, I might as well go ahead and just tell y'all now then. I'm probably gonna only I will probably only be able to stream today and tomorrow, and then that's it for the rest of the week. The reason being is because I got religious related reasons that's going to be happening Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I can't stream around this time of the night, right? For like example, like I can't stream from 9 to 1. I can't, because this happened before, a while back, a couple months back, where I was streaming and you know, I had to walk away from the stream because, you know, family member called me or whatever, and I had to go pick them up. If y'all remember that happening, and the stream had cut off by itself because I was gone for so long. So I'm only gonna be able to stream for today and tomorrow, and then that's it for the rest of the week. Genuinely speaking, I know it sucks that I won't be streaming more than 2 times this week, but unfortunately, that's just how things happening right now. Because I don't want any interruptions to my streams. Yo, what's up, Mendez? Or Mendez. Okay, since you just arrived, I'm gonna explain to you real quick. I have religious related reasons for why I won't be able to stream Thursday. Hey, so I'll only be able to stream today and tomorrow, but Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I won't be able to stream. Religion reasons. If you remember, Mendez, a couple months back, you remember I was streaming, and in the midst of the stream, I had to leave and drive to go pick family members up from church or whatever. If you remember that, and the stream cut off while I was gone. So I can't have that happen again while streaming. So I can't stream after Wednesday. I can't stream for the rest of the week. I gotta help get stuff set up at church and whatnot. Looking server. Oh, yeah, I saw this. I already saw this. Red. You ain't have to post that there. I can see it from my own chat right here. Also, your chat has censored, like, I had said this about your man's Yuan. I had called him an L Mans, but apparently your YouTube chat censored what I said. I don't know why it would censor that, but it did. Because your man got clapped in the middle of the fight before the fight was even over. Trash character. Anyway. The call of the crusade, you must answer the call. I got you. No worries, man. Appreciate it. What else was I about to say? What else did I need to say? Jesus, since you're here, I'm about to since Jesus is here, Jesus Mendez, I'm gonna start going out of my way to properly pronounce your shit from now on. I promise. Anyway, I'm gonna try to get the background animation for Lucy and Piper. I caught a glimpse of Lucy's in on my YouTube feed, and I posted it in the Talking Topics, I think. But I haven't seen what Piper's look like, and I want to get Piper's. Hold on, let me read this. Is her personality like a middle-aged man because she drives a truck, or does she drive a truck because her personality is like a middle-aged man? Both. This is such a stupid question. I seen Piper. Oh, then don't tell me what it look like. Don't even post to me what it look like. I want to be surprised by it when I unlock it. Let me read from Red. Oh, that's YouTube. I didn't do a thing with filters. Oh, I know. That's why I tried to tell you to switch it to from top chat to live chat. So you be able to see everything. Okay. But yeah, I'm working on both Lucy and Piper. I want their dynamic wallpaper. Yeah, me too. Because I'm getting tired of seeing my background as it is right now. Oh, also, I did catch a glimpse of what Caesar's background looked like as well, and I really do like that one too. Well, I'm going to work on a prepare for the draft for the tournament upcoming. Oh, right now, hold up. Before you even disappear on me, Red, hop in this Discord call real quick, cause I still don't understand what your whole draft thing is about. I need better clarification. Cause the clarification you gave didn't, give me the full picture. So I'm gonna need you to give me a more in-depth picture before you dip out of here. Okay. Oh, you're already in the Discord call.
What is this tournament all about?
Okay, man. Kill, you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so this whole thing got sprung up, like, honestly, like 3 days ago.
Yes.
So it happened. I didn't expect it to do this, but one of my mom's solution, Andy, as you know him, right? So
Yeah.
he basically DM me and basically give me an idea, bring up an idea of a video I can do, which is basically do a tournament style video against a 2v2 tournament, basically, right? And I told him, right, if he wants to do that, then I told him all the cons. Like, I can't do rewards for the winner. yeah, for fun, and also the fact that I made him a deal, basically. If he can guarantee get like the 3 missing people, which is Trey, which I know Mandias knows, Solution, and John, which I think you've seen a few times, but I don't think. So basically, we set up everything, and I told them if that happened, I say yeah, we'll do it. So what's gonna happen, right? Because right now, me and my partner Trey, they're gonna figure. I've been brainstorming with him on DC for like a good insane amount of time yesterday. Like spent like an hour trying to So what's gonna happen? Friday is gonna be the draft. So we're gonna draft we're gonna draft characters and we see who gets the best clear time in MOC. That's basically it.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, really it too.
Okay, quick question.
But
My bad. Let me interject real quick.
The thing kind of it's gonna be an uphill battle for me specifically because in the rules, okay, Robin is banned, Anna. The fact that one last thing I forgot is the fact you have to bring facial. Facial like a must, right? But when I was doing a test, they can nerf me so hard because everyone knows just a fucking ban my Acheron.
I can't understand Robin being banned for both parties, but why Arlen?
Oh, that's just a meme. You're too powerful.
I thought it was a legit reason why. I'm like, wait, why Arlen? Well, what's the reason for this?
That's just a meme. It's just a trade for the memes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, fuck Arlen. No one cares.
Yo, what's up, Raiden?
Fuck him.
How you doing today, Raiden?
Here's the problem. What?
Oh, my bad. Raiden had arrived, so I'm telling him what's up.
Okay, so essentially, it's nothing serious, but it basically using like Mr. Pokey rules. That's why we got the ban Robin and forced to bring Facia, right? So basically, one side clear because and also in the draft, right? We get to pick each team get 2 characters to ban, basically, right? And pick and choose. So if someone pick, let's say, if someone ban Firefly, she's banned for his whole team. If someone pick, Aventurine, then the opposing team can pick Aventurine. So basically like that. So everyone gets two picks and it's 4 or 5 picks basically, because Asia's a muscle. And then this is gonna be scary because I've been doing so much testing, and problem is, this is probably gonna be an uphill battle.
Anyway, Raiden, how was your day today?
What?
Oh, I'm talking to Raiden.
This is more like, I mean, nothing serious. It's just like it's just a little competitive video for fun, basically.
Are y'all gonna, hold up, quick question. Are y'all gonna live stream your gameplay against each other?
The problem with that is the fact that you can't expect that with YouTube, but the thing is, none of them are exactly like content creators, right? So the fact that I don't know if they could. So what is gonna happen is I'm gonna take a different approach, and we're gonna most likely what I'm assuming I'm gonna do is we're gonna be in BC and they'll live stream it on Discord, or they just send me the footage basically. That's how it's gonna go. Either one or two.
Okay.
I got nothing, and then I would say it's better to do it in a live stream, but the problem is I can't really. I don't know. It's either gonna be pre-recorded or the fact that they're gonna do it live on VC. It's either one or two.
Oh, okay. Hopefully.
So does that help with clarification?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, sorry, it wasn't as big as you guys thought it was.
No, I was just confused about what is all this about.
Yeah, there's something, I think this might be something I might do it is something to do with the community, basically. So I'll probably do this every, whenever any new character comes out, and whenever MOC resets, because the plan of doing it on the new Pure Fiction problem is, that Pure Fiction I hate, and secondly, we agreed just to do either MOC or Apocalyptic Shadow.
Okay, makes sense.
But then also on Kill, the thing I forgot to add in the word in the sentence, right? I was supposed to say I'm gonna make my it's basically my Caesar guide. I forgot to say guide on my sentence.
Okay, that's no issue. Oh, before you continue, I just got a comment or a reply to a comment I made about 2 weeks ago. Someone just made a reply to it. Y'all remember that whole thing where I was on the live stream, just chatting my head off about the whole the trans related topic about that situation that had happened, or whatever. So I guess someone, huh?
You're still in that debate.
No, the thing is, I'm not in it. The conversation was about 2 weeks ago at this point, but someone made a comment responding to me, and I basically told them, "Hey, look, bro, the convo was about almost 2 weeks ago. I said what I said, but they want to have a back and forth with me, and I already didn't have the back and forth. I'm not trying to get back into the back and forth."
So what did he say?
Hold on, let me look at the most recent response. Let me take a look real quick. This is gonna be quick. I'm not gonna stay on this topic forever, 'cause I got other shit I want to talk about. Oh my goodness, this mother effer is pretentious. What? My bad. This is something that just caught me off guard. Okay. So, and not only that, they're being mad disingenuous with how they forming their argument as well. This is why I'm not about to entertain this argument. But anyway, this is what they said to me. Well, before 29 minutes ago, almost 30 minutes ago. I'm gonna speed run through this because we got better shit to do. They said, "I'm sorry, but it sounds like you think trans people have only been around for 3 to 4 years." Well, from how people are talking about that conversation, it sounds like it has been. Wait,
That's crazy.
Okay.
which mistake me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I heard any conversation about trans people being a thing or even being brought up in conversation prior to 2020 onward. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I didn't hear anything about them.
I mean, it was like a thing, but like very like small. The fact that it was only like 18 plus people that were doing the surgery, so, and it was like, you know, consenting adults basically, so it wasn't as like mainstream as like now, or like before 2020.
Okay.
Back then they weren't made talks about them because there were still people hiding the fact that they were trans and then were afraid to say it, compared to nowadays where most people already say what it is.
Okay. That makes sense.
Basically.
That makes just as much sense as, you know, people who were like gay but didn't want to, you know, admit the fact that they were gay or come out and say that they were gay. Makes sense.
Yeah, that or the number was just really like small, because, you know, like how much people actually like trans, right? To be back then.
Yeah.
It's probably like 9%.
Yeah, even the number now is like below 1% of people are trans. But anyway, let's continue. Cause this my response to them was this. Oh no, I'm gonna continue reading off the rest of their comment, and then we're gonna get out of this BS. For 3 to 4 years, if you seriously think that, then please stop talking about trans people, because you clearly haven't done an ounce of research or ever met a trans person. I've done plenty of research about this whole trans related topic. I just don't agree with the mentality going into it. That's as simple as that. And then I responded with, look bro, the combo has been over with for almost 2 weeks. I said what I said. Then they responded to me 14 minutes ago. This is the pretentiousness right here. They said, I am literally in the middle of doing that right now. And I know you said what you said, but you made no good points. I disagree. So I responded, sue me. I replied to a public comment. The thing that's pretentious about this is that they're trying to engage in a back and forth with me. I done had the back and forth with someone else who has the same position and stance as them 2 weeks ago. Like, what do I look like getting back into another one again?
Yeah.
Stupid.
It's interesting.
Man, I'm not even sure whether or not if I should make a reply to it or should I just leave this alone. Because if I reply to it, they're going to reply to me. But if I leave them alone, they're not going to reply to me.
If you read, you're going to do like the same point you did for like the last reply. So if you think you're going to like repeat yourself in that reply, right, to like what you said before, then it's not even worth it. But if you think you can like give like a different one, then maybe.
I won't be able to give.
This one maybe.
I won't be able to give a different response because my response is gonna be the exact same. Because
then yeah, you know the answer. Then don't respond. Then if he read what you said already.
Yeah.
I know he disagreed. Yeah, like the thing is, right? I know like going back and forth, like can be like you know, it can be also a debate to like crush them with your ideals and stuff. But is that sometimes like obviously you know this, right? But sometimes you just need to know when to like stop, basically. So I think it's a good time to stop.
True. I'm not gonna respond back. I was like, it's just like, bro, you see the whole comment section conversation was about 2 weeks ago at the time of you making your comment, my guy. It's like you either realize it's like, okay, there's no need to engage in the conversation because the conversation is clearly already done with, or I engage and they clearly chose to engage. Oh my god.
Yeah.
But what was? Hold up, I got another comment in relation to something else. Oh, this was about 19 hours ago, almost a day ago. Okay, I'm gonna speed read through this as well. But this has nothing to do with the trans related topic. This has the thing related to a YouTube short I came across, which is someone said, I'm definitely pulling for Bernice because, you know, they're looking at all her fan service shots. So in the comment section, or 5 days ago, someone had put that whole like lolly emoji meme stuff that's associated with the whole lolicon jokes and whatnot. And someone got tight about it in the comment section. And then it was just like this rabbit hole all the way down here. Of course, I put my input in, basically saying that I bet this guy doesn't hold the same standards for Ellen Joe because she looks like an adult. And then I got 2 responses real quick. I'm gonna read this out loud. Okay, let me read this. I mean, if we take Ellen Joe and put her in another game and there's no showing she studies in a high school, no one would think that she's a kid. People who claim about Lucy didn't get horny for Ellen Hot, no thoughts, head empty on some of the people who can't differentiate stuff. Weird of the first replier to make this comment. Either way, it's a Bernice video. True. Both stuff are valid. But anyway, I'm not going of course type of response to that. I just find it interesting that a lot of people decided to respond to my stuff like now of all of a sudden. But I guess that's how YouTube comment sections work. But enough of that nonsense.
Welcome back to another one. Today we're gonna be playing Pillar to
Shut up! Damn. Stupid phone.
Yeah.
My apologies. My shut up wasn't aimed towards y'all. It was just my freaking phone was being goofy, playing a video out loud.
I know. I just wanted to see what happens if I said damn.
But anyway.
But wait, Kale, quick question. You saw that 4-year will have a new game in the works with the Unreal Engine.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
I think it looks sick. The concept.
Yeah, they said it was gonna be based off of Elden Ring or something like that. If it is, yeah. I'll play it.
Yeah, and also it's on the Unreal Engine, so instead of using like the heavy modern Unity, they're using the Unreal Engine. Which is not interesting because they use the Unreal Engine. They won't. I'm not sure what they're going with this because you think a game like that, you think they're gonna have like waifus or a gacha system in that?
Honest. Oh my god, I don't know how to answer this question because they could. Oh, go ahead.
Because like here's the thing: is it based on Elden Ring? Like Elden Ring is a pure skill game, basically. Like are they gonna do like wooden waves? So the fact that you can still beat it with skill, but like bending helps too, like wooden waves.
Oh, are you asking me would it be as successful as Wuthering Waves or be something like it?
No. Would they do it like wooden waves? Because if they doing it like Elden Ring, right? Elden Ring is a pure skill game, right? So like something like wooden waves, right? Where wooden waves has skill in it, right? But the time you put on a gacha, right? You'll have like an easier time to get more power. You think it'll be something like that?
I think it will. I think it will.
Yeah, but this game looking different because this game looks like an actual like AAA title game. How it looks or the conception. I don't know.
Hold up. Oh, I guess we can do another talking topic related thing. Oh, did y'all see all what I post? Well, not even post, but what I at least chatted up a little bit about in the talk topics, or I think it was general. I can't remember which one it was, but we were talking about the revenue chart, the revenue chart report.
I seen the thumbnail, and I don't know. I can't tell if he actually. I didn't watch it, so I can't tell if he actually means the game is dying or he just did that for clickbait. I have no clue. Both.
It was for both. When I tell you the number that I saw for the report for Wuwa's revenue, it was disgusting.
How much are we talking?
I'm talking last month they had at least 13 million. This month, or at least within the first 2 days of 1.3, because I've been told that within the first 3 days of the update being out for a new character to pull on, that's around the time they make a lot of money. So within the first 2 days, they made only 6 million something on the report.
I mean, that's 6 million. That's not a lot of money.
It's a lot of money, but it's way below the numbers that they had at the beginning when they first came out within the first what, 2 updates they had. The first 2 updates they had, or the launch and the next update after that they had, it was bigger numbers than this. But 1.2 and 1.3, the numbers have nosedive back to back. I'm talking, they were in like, what, 99 million when their game first popped off. Then they dropped off a little bit underneath that 99 mil. But then now they nosedive to 13 mil to now 6 mil, and then even showed the mobile app, the mobile players for the CN base, it's even underneath 6 million. It's sitting at 2 million. I'm like, oh my god, this is nasty work. I've never seen a gacha game people gas up to high heaven saying it's the greatest gacha game since sliced bread, and it's performing like this. Granted, understandably, they did release a free unit back in 1.2 that people didn't need to waste money pulling on. And not only that, the weapon banner in WoW is a guaranteed weapon banner, so they don't have to worry about not getting it or having to spend money to get it. But you get what I'm saying here, right? If the game not making money, it's gonna have an end of service type moment. Granted, I hope the game pulls up itself out of the abyss, but the amount of cope I've saw in the comment sections, and the reason I'm even talking about it is because every time the revenue report comes around, they love to talk shit about Genshin and why is it that people are spending money on this slop of a game and whatnot. But then it's like, bro, it's clear as day why. And on top of that, Genshin got a better story, because as of right now, I don't want to hear no more excuses from people, or even in the comment sections of people trying to sit here and try to say that, Wuwa story is in its early stage of its story. But tell me why, since it's in its early stage of its story, people can't tell me why it is that 1.0 was bad until like Acts 4 and 5, but then 1.1 was also not that great. 1.2 also not that great either, and then following 1.3, 1.3 story I heard was horrendous in comparison.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I kind of like, I'll be honest. I think the story, I'll be honest, that's like the one thing I couldn't like engage with compared to like Hoya game. Like, I didn't press to skip, but I was like farming through dialogue.
Shoot, I'm not surprised. Shoot, from what I understand about at least 1.3 story, the 1.3 story has something that happens in it that's Genshin thing I'm glad didn't dare to do in comparison, is that the rover knows who Shorekeeper knows who Rover is, and they've made Shorekeeper be the canonical I can't pronounce this word, the canon waifu of the Rover. Right?
And oh my
granted, that's not where the issue lies though. Right? The issue lies with the fact that Shorekeeper knows that Rover is this god or whatever that created her. And the thing is, the story, from what I've been told, the story doesn't even like flesh out Shorekeeper enough to justify Rover's actions about that happens in the story. There's no justification for them acting the way they're acting, and I'm going to assume that they learn about this information from Shorekeeper when it gets to the end of the story, rather than somewhere at the beginning or the middle of the story.
That's crazy.
Which is weird. On top of that, it is so apparently clear that the Koro devs, I don't know why this is even a thing, that CN players or Korean players hate the idea of a male character being in the game, or a male character having a relationship with a female character in the game. I don't know why they're so hard pressed on that, because to me personally, it comes off as mad weird that you're hard pressed over some pixels. Right? They're so hard pressed that they don't even like the idea of being potentially cucked by a freaking pixel male character and their waifu being there. Right? And
they take that seriously.
Yeah, I know, and it's weird. It's genuinely weird. So much so that they made, and this also plays into the fact that Rover and Shorekeeper are like this canon relationship between each other, or this canon romantic relationship between each other. And it's like, bro, if this isn't self-insert to max level, I don't know what is. Because, like, I don't think that's ever happened. That hasn't even happened in Genshin before, where we've been so self-inserted that it's like, oh, we have a canon wife now. Like, huh?
Yeah, they did that for obvious reasons, because they want you to pick your waifu, basically. Like, not canon, but, you know, pick which one you like the most, basically. That's like the whole thing with Hoyo.
True. That is true. And it's, I can't, when this game finally hops on to PlayStation, because right now, I'm telling you right now, my progress of getting my hands on that PS5 is legitly next Friday. The next following Friday. I'm so close.
Let's go!
Yeah.
So, I just gotta hold on. Then get back into Star Rail and whatnot. But when Wuwa finally comes onto the PS5 and I install it, I will play it and engage with the story and just really get a taste of what people were talking about. Because the amount of people who flip-flop the crap out of their review of the story, being like, oh, it was bad. Oh, it wasn't that bad. No, it was bad. No. It had the greatest story ever, actually. It's like, no. You can't sit here and flip-flop and do this crap, and then you want to sit here and try to tell me 10 ways to the sun that Genshin story is dog crap from 1.0 all the way till 1.0 all the way till now. No, we're not doing that.
So wait, can I ask something, Kayla? So you're telling me, right, so within ways, so all the overhype actually came to that, you tell people the overhype there and did it say anything to it?
Yeah. Because there are some people, like right now, if I scroll, because I scrolled through YouTube, I think today or yesterday, I was scrolling through it and I came across some videos that were talking about 1.3 story was great and immaculate. And then I come across this dude that, you remember, I dropped a video link to his video about why he thought 1.2 of Zenless' story was bad, but it wasn't really in relation to the story itself, but rather the TV mode being stripped from it and it feeling like it was missing a lot of stuff. That was his point about it. But yeah, that dude right there, he what was it? He gave his review of the story, and he was being just point blank forward about it, and it sounded like the story didn't actually improve. If anything, the story has gotten worse. I don't know why it is that Koro is like it's falling flat on like writing a good long-term story. I don't understand why. Cause it sounds like they're doing that, but it doesn't sound like it's getting off its feet yet.
Yeah, because you're not interested. Did you know before the game was out too? It was in beta. You know they got rid of like almost 80% of the original story and re-script everything. You know that?
Yes.
So like, yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, what do you think the problem is? The fact that they are like incompetent writers, or they don't know how to handle the story?
To me, it feels like they got like multiple different writers writing the story, and none of them have a consistent lock-in about what their story's paved way is going to be. Similar to like how Ruby went, right? Ruby, they had two main writers, but like it's clear as day there were so many ideas being thrown into it, and it went all over the place. Or it had consistency, but it lacked substance.
Yeah, I'll be honest. When I played Within Waves, I didn't even finish the 1.0 story. I left that, go on a cliffhanger because I kind of fell off that game fast.
Oh.
I don't know. I think the problem, I was expecting to play it on my laptop, and then when I got disappointed, I couldn't. Because I took like a 2-day break. It'd be a struggle to put the game back on. But that's probably just me.
Oh, so have you not played the game after that?
Nope.
So it's been about what, 4 months since the last time you played it?
Basically.
Cool. I'm not gonna lie. I will also say this. To me, it seems like Wuwa has really fallen into like the wayside, because like the only time I hear people talking about Wuwa is like anytime this revenue chart comes up or if the new update comes. But like outside of that, I'm not really seeing more in-depth stuff in relation to Wuwa at all. Like, granted, it's probably just because I don't go looking for that type of content, but you'd think a game people were talking like it was the greatest thing since sliced bread would be all over everywhere, but I'm not seeing it nowhere be talked about a lot.
It kind of depends, because then here's the thing, right? You wouldn't find it unless you watch it actively or stuff. Like, you wouldn't like see it get recommended, like compared to like Genshin or any other horror game, because like that's the content you consume. Like, that's something you have to think about too.
Yeah, that's probably the reason why I'm not coming across it a lot.
Well, also, what I was saying, right, when I was consuming it, what I've seen, right, it did pretty well from what I can see, right, with like the CC content, right, but problem was, when the game came out, right, the big people that got like the biggest, like, who got like the biggest value out of like winning waves, it was like Genshin content, like the big Genshin CC basically. Because I like they're like the most I've been seeing. And then obviously other people been covering winning waves, like smaller creators like you and me, but basically for winning waves, you have like, you know, there's Legend, Solo coming up, make a fair amount of videos. Like, there is content. Problem is, like, as I said, if there is, you're not gonna get recommended unless you like actively like watch that content, like drama videos, basically.
Yeah, you're right. That's probably what it is. Thanks for the insight.
Yeah, because I remember games I seen a fair amount, like Ziox, I seen Doro Bear video, cause you know. But like the big people benefited from it. There's already people who benefit from like Genshin. It's like the big people from Genshin Impact basically were like the top ones, and then they just went back to playing Genshin and HSR. That's something you have to like keep in mind.
Yeah, I'll make sure I keep that in mind. Oh, hold on, what's this? Can I level this up? Yeah, I can level this up. Awesome. Oh, quick question. For my Caesar King, should I bother leveling up her base attacks?
The thing you want to focus on the core passive first, then the talents.
Yeah, because most of her kit comes from her core passive.
Yeah, because that's the attack buff basically from the shield. And at level 10 it's 1,000 attack, but level 9 it wasn't no pushover either. It was like 7 or 9, 800 attack, right, Mandius? At level 9,
which is crazy for being there.
Yeah, for pretty well.
So I should level up my special attack.
No, the core passive.
The A, B, C, D, E, F. That's the core passives.
Oh, this whole thing is the core passive?
Once you level that first, then you can work on the specials.
Okay.
Then after you've done the core passive stuff, the big priority is the X special, because that's the shield itself, right? Because give you that increases like the shield strength other than impact. And then the rest can be anything. Because the thing is, all you care about Caesar King is the core passive and giving she impact to whatever the hell the slot this is for the disc. Drive the 2-piece impact set, and if you don't have the signature WN, you have the one we recommend to you that give impact on the passive, and if you have all that, you basically can match your Caesar King. If you build, you like to have all the impact you possibly can, will be like the same as most Caesars basically, like on par with like all Caesar, like shield strength. But then after that, you have to build up the X special. Okay?
Okay. Where
Did that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. Well, I followed as best as possible.
I'll be honest. I don't understand why people downplay she so much. Crazy.
Downplay who? Caesar?
I don't know. I feel a lot of people say like making videos how she's not worth it.
This whole shit about Caesar is just fucking stupid.
For real.
I think the reason why people are saying.
I think that I posted earlier. Yeah.
I'll give a potential reason for why people are saying this. I think the reason why people are saying like Caesar is not worth it is because, for one, they probably know what characters are coming later, but that doesn't really make sense knowing that Caesar is a absolute defending unit. So it would make sense to have her. But I think the reason why they're saying that is because, Bernice and what she does for like Anomaly, and because it's gonna help Jane Doe with Jane Doe team sets, right? So I think that's why people are making this.
Right, dude. And we're talking about value. We're using that reason. Fuck it up. Mandy S. What's that pink hair bitch name again?
Who?
The pink hair lady. The one that come in 1.3.
Yanagi?
Yeah, like, here's the thing, right? That makes sense. Like, oh, don't get me wrong. I know Bernice is gonna be a monster, but at the same time, they're gonna be another. We're not like we're short on anomaly characters. Like the fact that we have Jane Doe, you obviously have the 4-star anomaly characters,
Come on,
and of
let's
course
some more.
Bernice, who is who's
Only
looking
the
insane.
brave
But then
ones.
if we're using that example,
Victory will be ours.
if it's limited, then we have like a pink hair girl like Common, who is electric anomaly. So like,
Yeah, Yanagi.
well, someone like Caesar King doesn't care that I doubt they're gonna make a repeat of for a while.
Quick question.
I doubt it.
Quick question.
Caesar King actually just took the defender's spot.
Basically, and in the fact that even if there's a new one, like the center normally so broken, most people are just gonna use fucking Seth.
Yeah. For anomaly teams, yeah, they're gonna use Seth because of that.
So
That's the
yeah,
reason why I got Seth.
Did you come? One
Yeah.
good day, Proxy. That's only the brave ones.
so I don't understand. Like,
That's me.
it makes no sense. So.
There we go. Got the team set up.
There it is.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are just really downplaying her for the sake of trying to up Bernice. And it's like, I understand the love for Bernice, but at the same time, Anomaly plays a different role than defense.
And also, the funny thing is, ideally, if you don't have Seth or don't plan to use Seth, like, you will still use a Caesar King with your anomaly team sometimes. Like, it's still an option. Like, I feel like so you can like pair Bernice and Jane Doe, and then if you don't want to run Seth, like Caesar can still be an option for just how like she's a wall basically that blocks your attack.
Mm-hmm. And if we talk about anomalies like Assault Anomaly, you want attack because it scales up from that as well.
Yeah, so like a lot of people are just being stupid.
Yeah, the logic they're running with doesn't click.
They're being even more stupid after they saw the one. Remember that video we saw about Caesar? That was just like her reading a romance novel.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's people talking shit about that now. That I can't believe they downplay Caesar because she's into romance. I'm like, why is that a problem? That she's into romance. Well, and now people are saying, oh, she's straight. Oh my god, ew, that's disgusting. I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is this? Have to do with her romance stuff.
Yeah, that was
What the
whack.
hell, people?
That's crazy.
Stupid as hell.
And to even granted, I appreciate you sending me that link to that video. I think I watched it today. But to even because I always knew that this was something that was true, or at least for like anime at least, if my understanding is correct, that the only reason they would even you know, have an anime that like touches on a like gay romance between like two dudes or two women or whatever is usually not really because they're trying to pander to LGBT, but it's more so to they just want to like, you know, fantasize. Huh?
Oh yeah, fantasy and expression, basically.
Yeah, more leaning on that side rather than, you know, representation. And to know that for at least for the Chinese game, for these Chinese gacha games, it's the same logic, but it's a different reason for it, which is they know that their male player base of incels will get a fit if a male and female character have a relationship together that's more than friendly. So they would rather prefer to see the male get swapped out for a female instead, so that they don't feel cucked. Which, of course, plays into the whole fantasy of, man, these two chicks swapping spit with each other, and I'm the third wheel. Haha, say less. Because that's basically what it is. That's the mindset going behind it.
Yeah, I don't. It's really people can act like that. Out of my way!
I'm not surprised. It's commonplace over here in America. It's mad commonplace.
And why people like
Hey, solid hit. Go in the
Yeah, I don't know what people are on. I really, actually, I know what they're on. It's just they're really stupid about it. True. If people don't want her, I'm taking her. I'm taking her right now.
Where are you looking?
These poses are immaculate. Good lord. Pop.
I thought it would be a pain in the ass to trigger to get like the shield, but it's so easy to do a perfect counter with Caesar. It really is.
True, because that was one thing I did notice, or something that I was more than willing to be like, you know what, that's a fair thing to say. That Caesar gameplay in comparison to Bernice gameplay is like a little bit of night and day, but not really. Because with Caesar, you gotta always attempt to trigger the the shield, to activate the shield or activate the perfect counter. In comparison to Bernice, all you're doing is just really just holding down on the freaking button. All you gotta do with Bernice is legitimately just button smash, so she can activate her anomaly proficiently or, you know, application. It's one of the two. Yeah.
Let me at him. Courage is power. Now it's teamwork.
Because at this point, we can make any assumption we want. At this point, it's just everything in the pot. Screw trying to make an assumption about why. We know the reason. It's for everything.
Okay, good. Okay.
Oh, my EXP link close.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm saying that internet level 44 now.
Oh, that's good. You're almost. Wait, oh, you're not even close. Yeah, Kevin, remember why I said be prepared when you reach the internet 50?
Yeah, that's why I'm taking my sweet nanny time.
Because just trust me, you really want to be there.
Yeah, I get it. Shoot, that's why I gotta take my. That's why I decided to take my sweet and dandy time. Which also, my Piper Wheel and her hair finally decided to glow. Granted, that's probably because I got her weapon, but
yeah,
I'm glad. I'm glad it's got like a little bit of like a fiery color to her bangs. Well, not to her bangs, but rather the back of her hair. Not really sure what to call that, but you get what I'm saying. And also, her W engine is tough. Okay, what I got?
I mean, to be fair, it's a all W engines are tough.
Also true. I really do like the way they made the weapons in this game feel so fun to look at, especially when they decide to animate it. I thought that was a really smart move.
Yeah, they went like a book. I'll be honest, the game system is like great. I'll be honest, I did not expect for how like unique everything in Zenless is.
Same, because it feels like Zenless feels like a passion project that really breaks the mold of the other Hoyo games to some extent.
Yeah.
Like the presentation of it. Oh, go ahead. Say what you about to say.
No, I agree.
Okay, because like presentation, like the character select menu is probably my favorite thing of this whole game. Because in Genshin, it's like whatever. Star Rail, same thing. I'm pretty sure Impact Third is also the same way. No, it is the same way because I know because I played a little bit of it. But Zenless, out of all four of their games, except for like the other game that's more of like their romance, their gay guy romance game. Because I didn't play that one yet. But outside of that game, and these four, this one got the best presentation of characters. It's just so enjoyable to see. You never get tired of looking at it.
We
Yeah,
fighting? Take me.
these are by far like one of my. I'm not sure if it's like my favorite, but it's up there. But it is that or HSR, but I think I love like the design for Zenless a lot. It's like almost perfect.
Like, what is it missing to you personally?
Oh no, I mean almost. I don't know. I don't think I can ever give something like a perfect, like a 400. I think out of like, I think the only thing was like missing is let me actually think about it. So I say almost perfect. I guess for like okay, so like it's almost. Are we talking about character design or the game in general?
Cause I thought you mentioned like character designs. There's something missing from character designs. That's what I thought you were going with.
Oh no, I did. Oh no, more like I meant the fact that I think out of all the Hoyo games, I think Zenless Zone Zero might be my favorite. It has a star up. That's why I said like it. I mean, almost perfect. Like it kind of edges like Starry out a bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but.
Because to me, I don't know how I feel at this point. Because I don't want to say that I don't still enjoy Genshin or Genshin's story or whatever. Because that's not true. I do enjoy it. I still play it for that main reason. Because I'm locked in. I want to know how this ends. But I will say that in terms of like the presentation or even the glamour, the glow, the refinement, Genshin is lacking in that department greatly. Especially now. Oh, was my voice not captured?
No, I heard you, but sorry, I don't know, something laughed because I tried to build so much character to get the artifact for imaginary see and it kind of, sorry, what you said went over my head.
Oh, what I said was that Genshin, in comparison to Zenless, is lacking a lot of refinement, and it shows.
Good question. What do you mean by refinement?
I mean, in terms of like the presentation of their game, like Zenless, it feels so crisp. Like you remember what I said about the we were talking to Trip about the whole how like old school cartoons were like being revitalized or continued, like that X-Men 86, 87, I can't remember which one it was. Yeah, like that. How it got like this glamour polish, even though the animation is still the same. Yeah, that's basically what Genshin feels like to me. Genshin feels like it's missing. It's like it feels like the old school anime, while Zenless is the new school anime that's crisp and clean.
One thing you like have to like keep in mind is like, the thing is like they in Star and Zenless they can afford to do that because for one like it's not an open world game. Everything is like compacted, so they can afford to go more like wild or more scripted everything compared to Genshin, where they have to keep in mind like they don't want to overload like everything.
That's valid because But at the same time, I would be curious to see if they were to make Zenless a more open world game, would it still have its crisp and refinement that it has? Because I'm inclined to believe that it would.
It's like I have no clue because like the thing is, it only it kind of I don't know how I don't even know how to imagine that until like I see it in person. I would say but also I think that's why I like Genshin. No. It's ZZZ and HSR kind of more than Genshin because for the fact that the open world is cool, but I'm really not like the biggest like open world fan.
Yeah, true. Because
that's why I like, even though like some complaints like the open world of ZZZ can feel like so compact or like in a box, right? I still like it. I kind of liked it because the fact that I just can just worry about like I really like enjoy the combat and how they handle like the story. Like it to me, it's not like a big deal. Like ZZZ, not an open world game.
I'm picky when it comes to open world games.
Oh really?
Yeah, I'm picky because there's some open world games that I play, and I'm spending my time doing other shit than just playing the fucking story.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, where am I? I'm like, oh shit, the main story's over here. How the fuck did I end over here? There's too many pieces of candies everywhere. I gotta follow the candy.
Uh-huh.
And it gets me annoyed sometimes. Like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I love Zelda games, I really do. And I enjoy Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. But the one thing I hated about those two games is there's always a piece of candy calling my attention elsewhere, and then I get to situations where I'm like, fuck, what am I doing? What is this? And I'm like, well, I guess I'm gonna die here because I stumbled upon a place I shouldn't be too early in the game.
That's valid.
So I hate that sometimes.
That's funny.
The only time I stop enjoying open world games if I get to the point where I feel mental weight on my brain running around in the open world, and it legitimately makes me feel like I'm about to have a mental breakdown. That's the only time open world games stop being fun to me. I had that happen when I played Toy Story 3, the video game, and it really was painful. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, they had a video game?
Yes.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was fun. Until like you get to like the end and you're trying to do the final mission, but only you can't even do it because you don't know exactly what you're supposed to be shooting at or destroying. And so I had to give up the game. I was like, bro, it's too much. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Sat on that game for like about 2 days trying to figure it out.
I'm trying to think, right? Like, what like my like first like how I ever played an open world game other than Genshin, right? I mean, technically it would in ways, but I can't fall back in faster. I don't think, maybe, I think it was Jack and Daxter, I think it was. No, yeah, you know that game, right? Or Ratchet and Clank. No, Jack and Daxter. Does anyone like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I played that on the PS2, I'll be honest, and don't know why. I kind of, got very confused on what to do in that game, because I think I was like 7 years old. So I kind of put the game down, and due to stuff happened, I never played that game again.
Well, some of the old games don't hold hands. They want you to figure it out.
True, but 7-year-old me already had his own problems, so nah.
Understandable. Granted, them old games, or even like the continued series of Ratchet and Clank, I still kept up with it. Granted, I wasn't the one who was really playing the Ratchet and Clank games, but it was more so my twin. But I still kept it up through him, so which is why I'm kept it up to date with everything.
Did you enjoy it, Kayla?
Yeah, I did enjoy it. I really did. Granted, I didn't play the first game because with the first game, I understand that the first game is like the first. Oh my god, the first game of Ratchet & Clank really does not hold your hand. You will get smoked out if you are not careful about how you move. The slightest mess up kills you.
Yeah, I realized that. I think I played the first one. I played this one.
Granted, don't.
It wasn't like the combat. It was more so the what the fuck? Where the hell I go now?
The exploration?
Yeah, basically it was exploration that was pulling me over.
Ah. I know I had a few games before that literally freaking killed me from the inside. What I mean by that, I mean it made me think a lot than supposed to figure certain things out.
Yeah.
Hey, there's one that I hate the game because of how many headaches it gave me, but I love the game because it's the type of games that I like. It's just the headaches is just a bonus, and it's called Android Union. That game does not hold your hands at all. You gotta learn the mechanics of the game. You gotta understand the units, the weapon advantages, what each unit are strong against what, how the terrain affects advantages and disadvantages, how equipment changes the whole fighting. It's like, alright, this game is really depth in mechanics. Got it. You over here thinking, I'm strong against this unit. I'm gonna kick his ass, just to find out that you completely lost the fight because you did not take in consideration of the time of the day. Because that also affects you. It's not like, bro, this shit is too hard.
Yeah,
It's a long ass game. The game has like 3 or 4 different endings. It's long as hell, and it teaches you how to actually know. You need to know what the fuck you're doing before you start playing this game. I had to learn that the hard way. I had to learn how to manage my units, how to manage my resources, everything. Because once you start playing, you have no chance of recovering any health, no chance of recovering morale, nothing. Once you start, you play with what you got, and you gain certain things to the max. So you gotta learn what to use or what not to use in certain missions. And depending on your decisions in certain missions, you can either make the game easier for you or harder for you. So it's like, goddamn.
That's crazy.
Bro, like I said, I love the game because I really did enjoy the story and the whole thing. But the amount of headaches that it gives you, oh my fucking god.
Crazy. Oh, also, before y'all say anything, I'm about to activate the limited time event real quick because I should have started it already, but I didn't. I hopped right into the call, so I gotta dip out the call and then come back into it once. Hopefully, the dialogue stop talking.
Okay.
All right, be right here.
That's fine. Most of the time, you're just gonna be cooking. That's pretty much what you're doing.
Cool. Okay, let's go ahead and activate this. Where my headphones at? Because I want to hear the combo or not. Hopefully my headphones... Oh, no, my headphones are good.
Proxy, welcome back to Blazewood. Or maybe you prefer Mighty Manager.
Mighty Manager? I could get used to that. Oh, there you are, Proxy. We've been waiting for you. Our boss wanted to welcome you personally for such an important task. But she got caught up in dealing with the diner's logistics. It's definitely not because she drank too much of my Overlord special nitro fuel last night.
Now that the new Overlord has been chosen, life in Blazewood is finally getting back to normal. However, it still feels like this place could use some gussying up. Since the Outer Rings got a new Overlord, Blazewood needs a new look too. I plan to start with this diner behind us.
As luck would have it, the boss plans to hold an Overlord's feast to celebrate the Torrid Inferno's conclusion, to announce the new Overlord's ascension to the Outer Ring, and to spread the philosophies of the Sons of Caledon throughout the land. What was it again? Oh, a self-sustaining king is a good king. The boss isn't fond of the luxury hotels in the city. But look at the Sons of Caledon! None of them can cook for beans! I myself am pretty good at cooking, but we're completely swamped with taking over the previous Overlord's affairs. So, we don't have the workforce needed to run a diner. Not to mention, we've never been good at managing businesses that require dealing with constant guests coming and going.
So, Caesar and I immediately came to the same conclusion. You, Proxy.
Yeah! If we gotta choose an outsider to organize the feast, then that person can only be you, Proxy.
Yo, what's up, wizard, brother, or sister, whoever you are, whatever you are. How you been, bro? I'm just now starting the limited time event. Granted, I've been streaming for about an hour now. I haven't actually started the event until now, because I was chatting it up in the VC with the homies. I am indeed Mel. Well, welcome, brother. But yeah. What's up? How your day been? Oh, for clarification, my day been fine. Until I got home, I got a little irritated. But after that, it's been dandy.
Being the manager of a diner in Blazewood sounds like an interesting job. I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume that managing a diner can't be more challenging than guiding warriors through the raging inferno.
Don't worry, Proxy. Feel free to hit Casa up if you run into any problems. And the Sons of Caledon will be helping you out too.
I'll leave the key to Cheesetopia with you, Proxy.
The key? But it doesn't even have a real door.
Right this way, please, manager. Allow me to explain the business plan for rebuilding the diner.
My legs are on fire. Gonna be sore tomorrow. I feel that. I best believe I understand the feeling. I think about 2 weeks ago I did a whole bunch of squats because I haven't like really done much exercise in a while. So I decided to do some squats. My legs were on fire. I'm talking. Oh my goodness. I was ready to fall out. I was like, no, I gotta stay in my bed. I don't want to go to work in the morning. My legs are cooked. Yep, this chick is a full-blown adult. She's had and said, I'll be driving your car. Is that a problem? Anyone still trying to make the argument that this is a child, go ahead. Needs to just zip their lips at this point. Just zip them. What child you know is driving a car? But anyway, enough of that nonsense. My bad. It's just I get triggered every time something like this happens. Oh my goodness, Piper is pressing on the gas by the way this dialogue is talking. Nice wheels you got there, Proxy. I ain't gonna lie. The idea of Piper driving a fast car sounds very interesting to me. Like, I would love to see her in an animation just driving the whip, going crazy on the track. Now she talking about something, she'll take me for a ride sometimes. Honestly speaking, I would be like, yeah, okay. I'd get her phone number. Oh, also, Wizard, I should let you know. The live, because I know where this question came from that you're asking right now. It was in Homegirl's live stream. I forgot what that VTuber's name is, or not even VTuber. I'm not even sure if she's a VTuber, PNG tuber, or whatever. But I know she is an artist who was talking about how Piper's design, how she would change it a little bit, and whatever. I'm gonna say this right now. I don't think it's because they're insecure about the character's age and whatnot. I think they know that there's going to be people who will sit here and be like, who will sit here and always complain about the character being the way that she looks, and sitting here, you know, making the whole argument so, oh, she's actually a child, but the story is saying otherwise. The same even goes for Lucy. Like, I just finished like having a trust conversation with Lucy, and she was like, oh, in my school days, aka talking in past tense, about her experience like going in school and whatnot. And it's clear that she's an adult now, and it's clear that even Piper's an adult. I think they knew, without a shot, they knew there's going to be people who's going to complain about this, or try to insinuate something criminal or morally reprehensible because of them designing this character. Because it's always going to be a thing. It always will be. Because the only reason the conversation keeps coming back to this is always because people are so tight in the ass cheeks about a character's age because they don't look their age. Granted, I really do like. I'm not gonna say I hate coming back to this conversation, but it's like the logic people use to argue their point to say why it's a problem. For example, we do not know how old. For example, hold on. Caesar King. We do not know how old Caesar is. Caesar could be legitly 17 years old for all we know. Genuinely, the writers could legitly just say, "Oh, she's 17," or "She's 16." And you will see so many people still come out the woodwork talking about something, oh, I still smash. And these will be the same people who will sit here and try to explain to me that, oh, the lollies are a problem. I wouldn't smash even though they're adults. I would smash because she looks like an adult. You see what I'm saying? Oh, she's 22? Valid. So I can't use Caesar King as an example. Well, you get the example I'm making, because I don't even need to. Actually, I don't need to use Caesar. I can just use Ellen Jo. Ellen Jo is clear. For example, Ellen Jo, she's still in high school. They have not made a point in the story to prove that she's graduating high school at all. They're saying that she's still in high school. From what at least from the information that I know of the character as of now, there has been no information to prove that she is graduating high school or that she's 18 or whatever. Right? There's been no proof of that. But to know that people are still gonna sit here and try to say, oh, I'll smash Ellen, but someone like Nekomata is an issue because she's smaller in body size in comparison, I'm like, nah, that's not how this works. You can't sit here and say this one is acceptable and the other one isn't. That's just my stance. You can't do that because it comes off as inconsistent to me and a little hypocritical, because you're saying, oh, the one because the logic that they would use is that, oh, well, this character is a actual child, but she quote unquote looks like an adult. Are we going to say that's acceptable? Could you imagine using that logic in real life, telling the officer, oh, well, sir, even though this girl has a part-time job, even though she's 16 and she has a part-time job, she looks like an adult, my guy. And on top of that, bro, the amount of 16 to 17-year-old girls that be going to these club parties who are full with adults and whatnot, and they be drinking alcohol, bro, I've seen it. I'm like, wow. The fact that no one is actually kicking these girls out of these clubs or these parties, knowing that they're underage, or when they reveal their age to the people, and they're still drinking this alcohol or still providing alcoholic drinks to them and whatnot, is like, wow, that's crazy. So it's like they don't apply the logic to real life at all, or they know better than to try to apply that logic. Or it's crazy to even know that this is a thing, but it is. So it's like, I know people want to run on the views type of the body looks like that of an adult, but the thing is, not every petite body build that exists is that of a child, though, and vice versa. Not every chick or every guy that has the body that looks like an adult is an adult. Like, for example, for prime example, I can use myself as a prime example. When I was 16, 17 years old, and I was going to the store with my mom's, right, there was this lady who thought that I was my mom's husband. Despite the fact, mind you, I was underage and I was not my mother's husband, because, we do not roll like that around here, obviously, right? But people perceived me to be older or to be an adult, despite the fact I wasn't. Granted, I'm still shocked that people even perceived me to be an adult at all, because I didn't have no hair on my face during that time, right? Shoot. Where's another example? Oh, there was this Asian girl I knew back in high school that I was friends with. I think her name was Molly. I can't remember what her name was, but I do know this about her. Her most standout feature of her whole body was that she was shorter than me. She was like 4 foot something, but her chest was big. You feel me? Anyone who sees her would immediately think that she's a child, or that she's an underage child when they see her, because she's not taller than me. She's not even past 4 feet. You feel me? My bad. I'm gonna read exactly what you're talking about because I'm just going on my rant real quick. But you get what I'm saying? Someone could easily mistake her for being a child, despite the fact that she isn't. And she has a more petite body build. Well, her chest wasn't really petite, but damn. And I know there was this other YouTuber that I come across where she, I think, what was her name? It may have been Imiru. I forgot who this YouTuber name was, but she had did a story time on her channel where she had talked about the one time she went to a restaurant and the people at the restaurant thought she was a child and that she had to legitimately pull out her ID to prove otherwise, just because she quote unquote looked like a child. People thought she was a child. Hopefully my rant is making sense, because I know I'm all over the place, but I'm trying to be consistent with it. Okay, here, let me read. But Lucy doesn't talk about it in every other sentence. Caesar 22, just design your characters to match their age. Ain't that hard. No one questions Ching-Yi, but they question Piper. They are designed by the same artist, so clearly something is up. Nah. I don't believe it's anything really big deal-ish, but I just think it's because they know that the Western player base, mainly the Western player base, will be having a fit about it. Because they've shown that to be the case when it comes to Genshin Impact or Star Rail and whatnot. So I'm pretty sure they're well aware of their Western audience, being really being really over concerned over the age of a character when it comes down to a lot of stuff. Even when the character isn't sexualized at all, right? For Nahida, prime example. Nahida isn't even sexualized at all in the game, yet people care about the fact that they don't actually care, but they don't care over the fact that this game basically states that she's the age of 500 years old because she's been around for 500 years. Right? But people actually ignore her age being 500 because they want to sit here and try to play moral high grounds about, oh, that's that stupid argument of, this 5,000 year old vampire. I mean, that's what it is. It's like, what else do you want people to say? Do you want people to lie about it versus what it actually is? That's what it is. This is a 500-year-old god, 500-year-old vampire, whatever, this, that, and the third. If they look the way they look, you can't really do nothing about that. Because, again, the artist, the creator of the character, can legitimately just throw whatever the fuck age they want to onto their characters. Legitimately. You can, Ellen Jo, the author, could legitimately come out and sit here and say, or make it even more clear for Ellen Jo that she's 15. And then people gonna go in an uproar being like, if she's 15, why in the world XYZ? And then the author can be like, no, actually, I backtracked that. She's actually 22. And then people are like, oh, that's acceptable. You see what I'm saying? Regardless of what age the character has on her, it doesn't really matter because they can just flip-flop it whenever the fuck they want to. Oh, hold up. Let me read. My bad. I didn't recognize your existence. My apologies. Yo, what's up, Steam Bun X? Let me read. Asian women are hella short. I'm a midget-sized person compared to my American friends, but my mom is still shorter than me. See? Prime example. Thank you, Steam Bun. Or was it Stream Bun? No, Steam Bun. There we go. Oh, also, Steam Bun, is this your first time being here, or have you been here before? Clarify for me. Okay, let me read. Honestly, blame. Okay, hold on. Let me read. I honestly mostly blame Piper's head. Bigger head on small body is anime kid until now. Equals kid until now. I understand that perspective. I do. Granted, hold on. Let me take a look at something. Let me do this real quick before we continue the thing. Like, okay, so this is her model. I honestly, from looking at this position of her head, I don't think her head is actually that big. If anything, I think it's her hair that's big, not her head. Because every shot that I've seen of Piper's design, it's always the thing that's always made her head look big to me has always been her hair, because her hair is so big. Actually, her hair is mad poofy, or I don't know how to describe the word I'm trying to use, but it's always made her hair look bigger than what it actually is. Yep, I was right. It was the hair. Yep, it's the hair. It's nothing else. It's not her face or her head shape. Actually, it's the hair. The hair makes her head look bigger. And she got more forehead exposed. And on top of that, Piper got more forehead exposed, so it makes her head look bigger. Because you know that whole thing where if women pull their bangs back or their hair back, it makes their forehead look bigger. Oh my goodness gracious! I think that's what's plaguing Piper right now. Is the fact that her forehead is so exposed that it makes her head bigger. Ayaka, oh yeah, that Ayaka head stuff. Granted, even with Ayaka, I can't really tell why people thought her head was bigger, but I get the joke with that too. Crazy work. They really did my girl Piper dirty, but I actually do like the fact that her hair is pushed back so I can see her forehead, so I can see where that hairline is. Because I ain't gonna lie, I had this whole perception that women didn't have hairlines. I'm being dead ass when I say this too, because I always thought that only men had hairlines, because men usually go to the barbershop to get their hair chopped, cut up and straightened up. You feel me? So I always had this preconceived notion that women didn't have hairlines. Granted, it's been proven wrong on multiple occasions. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I can understand why people think that her head is big, because like in certain poses her head does look big. Like, hold up, like this pose right here, the pose that's like going up to down, looking from above to down on her figure, her head does look big. It looks almost the same size of her weapon. Okay, not entirely the same size, but like the chunk piece of her weapon looks about the same size of her head in this pose. Oh, let me read. Let me read. I think they should have just transitioned the blonde to gray at the bottom. I think that would end all this. Transition the blonde to the gray at the bottom. What? Especially if she's supposed to be like 40 plus. Wait, I'm trying to understand. What do you mean by that? Transition the blonde to gray at the bottom. Are you talking about like at the tips of her hair? Okay, if you're saying like the tips of her hair, I can understand that. Me personally, yeah, okay, perfect. Me personally, she does look older, because I guess I don't know if you were here for the stream when I said it, but to me personally, Piper's face, or how her eyes are designed, she looks like there is older. Because every time I look at her eyes, it looks like there's this gray hint around her eyes. Hold on, I gotta find a way to get a better, closer look at her eyes. Yeah, here we go. This is better, right? From this position pose, her eyes look like they got this gray hue around it, right? Almost like these what you call them, the wrinkle lines, right? Something along those lines. That's what it looks like to me every time I see her face. So I've never, ever since I first saw this character, it never screamed to me that this was a child, especially when I looked at her, especially when I was able to see her eyes more. They just look sleepy to me. Laughing face. Okay, I won't lie. In this pose, it does look like she's falling asleep. I won't lie. I think that's the intention of this pose anyway, regardless. But I'm talking, but every pose outside of that pose, it's always looked to me that she looks like she got like the whole eye wrinkle thing going on, or the wrinkles on her face, but it's not very pronounced. Like I do agree with the idea. If they were to make her eye wrinkles or like her face wrinkles more pronounced, like around like underneath the eye a little more, and make it a little more pronounced, then people really wouldn't be having this back and forth about whether or not if she's a child or not, despite the fact that the game clearly makes it clear that she's not a child and whatnot. But it'll be more pronounced, and it's more easy for people just to like just accept it and keep it pushing. And keep it pushing. My bad, I'm burping. Excuse me. Also, Steam Bun, please let me know if you're still here. If you are still here, please hit the like button and sub for more. Anyway, what the freak was I doing? Oh, we went to this conversation talking about Piper. Let me scroll back up. Let me see what else happened. Oh, never mind.
Let's take a break.
I think the reason why we don't really see the discourse with Ching, granted, okay, hold up. I will say this: it's not really entirely true that the discourse about Lucy, because the whole thing about the whole Lucy and Piper thing was the whole people were complaining over the fact that the characters were sexualized. That was like the main point of contention before we got to like version 1.1 and 1.2 of the game, right? Before any new characters came out, people were bitching and complaining about the fact that Lucy and Piper dressed the way that they dress, saying that, oh, it's over sexualizing, or they're sexualizing underage characters when neither character is underage. If anything, if we were going to be honest and talk about that topic of what character is being sexualized, who's an underage character, look no further than Ellen Joe. But nobody ever brings up Ellen Joe, which I find hypocritical. But anyway, to get back to it, yeah, the whole conversation was about these two and how the way they dress. Granted, Piper, still to me, Piper doesn't look crazy. Even Lucy. Neither of these two look crazy to me. But people were so gung-ho to sit here and try to argue that these two dressed the way they were dressed were like sexualizing minors because of their smaller body build. Granted, I didn't hear no one talk about Shukaku at all. Granted, Shukaku isn't wearing anything sexual, but she does wear a very short skirt. And there is a glimpse into her animation, running animation, because if you stop suddenly, you get a flash underneath her skirt. And granted, she's wearing shorts underneath her skirt, but there's like some design plastered in the front of her shorts. And there's an animation of her when she stops running. She deliberately, the skirt flips up and she puts her hand down to hide it. Right? So if anything, that's the most sexualization we get out of Piper. Not Piper, but Shukaku. Put Jane in. Okay. Of course, I understand if the outfit was on someone like Jane, which I feel like Jane is already wearing something similar to this outfit though. It would look, people wouldn't complain about it as much, but still, the fact that, oh, actually, I made a whole video talking about this. Now that I'm talking about it, I'm so glad you let this ring in my brain. I made a video talking about this. It's the whole does anime promote pedophilia video. Like in that video, I talk on the subject of the whole hot pants or shorts like this, the ripped or cut jean shorts, right? I made a segment in my video talking about this in particular because people believe that these pants are by design sexual, when in reality they're really not. They're only sexual when it's like, hold up, what was my argument? Hold up, I'm trying to remember. By design, by themselves, the pants are not sexual, because if you go search up ripped jean pants, something like this, you will find that they are in all sizes for girls, from girls who are underage, teenage age, who are still underage and close to being an adult age, young adult age, and whatnot, right? It's legitly all over the place. The whole ripped jean short stuff it's all everywhere. Well, if you, well, I'm pretty sure you live in like Europe, or I'm pretty sure you made that clear before. I can't remember, but like, yeah, a simple Google search already kills the idea that these pants are like sexual by design, especially if you got girls of all ages wearing these type of pants. So it's like it really kills the whole thing, or kills that argument entirely. Colorado. Oh, that you a fellow American did. But anyway, you get what I'm saying. Now for Ching Yi, if I had put my thumb on it for Qingyi, I think people didn't bother trying to argue with the whole Qingyi being a freaking robot and not this little girl. Granted, I'm pretty sure there's still people who are arguing the fact that Qingyi is a child, despite the fact she's legitimately a freaking robot. You can't really put age on a damn robot. But I'm pretty sure there are people still arguing that. But for Qingyi, I think a lot of people just accept the fact that she's a damn robot and don't want to like try to argue any further than that, despite the fact that she still fits the bill of being a lolly. Without a shadow of a doubt. There's legitimately, there is no way anyone can try to argue that Qingyi isn't a lolly when she's legitimately the same height as Korin, Kalita, Lucy, Piper, Shukaku, Nekomata. Like, damn near every lolly character in this game has the exact same height as each other. And it's so easy to point out. You think it's the eyes? I think it's the eyes, also vibe check. Okay, I understand the whole vibe check thing. Granted, I don't really agree with the idea of the vibe check because I'm more of a person who rather rely on facts rather than, you know, vibes. Because of the whole fact of, is like, I understand people feeling uncomfortable or needing to find a justification for why they would like say like, oh, this character. Actually, I've always, now that I'm sitting here thinking about that, I've always hated using this logic of why somebody would say that this character design is bad and try to say that's objective rather than themselves personally feeling that way and being a subjective, something that's subjective. I see a lot of people, of course, over the years of me like engaging with like watching art or like watching anime or whatever, I see a lot of people saying when it comes down to like people character designs, it's so weird to me. People try to say, oh, this character design is bad objectively because I don't like it, and it's like, or because I find it something morally reprehensible, even though it's not something crazy to talk home about in the slightest. It's not even something that even raises moral concerns at all. And I've always hated that because it's just like, bro, what the freak are you mean? Just because you don't like it doesn't mean that objectively it's bad. That's not how this works. The creator of the art piece did it intentionally, so it's like you can't really call it bad when it was deliberately intentional for them to be the way that they look. From Qingyi, Lucy, Piper, Korin, all of them, it's intentional. I've always found out it's just like, my bad. It's just my own personal gripe with having that type of thought process when trying to argue that a character design looks bad or is flawed because of X. It's just like, my God. Hold on, let me read. Also, Lucy's a lot taller than Qingyi. Hold on, let me take a look. Qingyi's head stops about right there. So if I scroll back to Lucy, oh, actually, not really. Lucy and Piper about this. Lucy and Qingyi about the same height. My bad. I had to put my finger like to where the top of their heads are from my distance from the screen so I can get a good height estimate. From this character select, it looks like they're about the same height. Granted, heels could play a role to be taller, but I don't think that she is that taller. Oh, I'll also say this. What was I about to say? Oh, in Genshin Impact, for the new 4-star character called Kachina, the new lolly character they made, that's legitimately taller than all the other lollies that they made previously. For some weird reason, when you go to the character select or even like the team setup, or when you play with her in the open world of the game to explore, I don't know what it is, but it seems like to me that they made Kachina the exact same height as Nahida and all the other lollies in that game. And I'm like, why in the world is she the same height when y'all presented her to be a bit taller than them? Why is she the exact same height? Because when you flick through like the character selection, she looks like she's the same height, and it's so weird to me. I'm like, this girl is clearly taller than them. Why did they adjust her model to legitimately be the exact same height as them? It's so weird. But enough of that. Anyway, let me continue reading. 153 versus 142 centimeters. This is objectively what there is objectivity to character designs though. Concord shows us this. Okay. In the case of Concord, that's valid. In the case of Concord, character designs, all that was garbage. I'm not even going to argue against that, because cases like that, now there is objectivity. But cases such as like Hoyoverse character designs, from Impact Third to Genshin's Star Rail and Zenless, I think there's a lot more subjectivity rather than objectivity. And of course, the same thing applies with the whole intention, or what they intended, or what their thought process for the character design was. And it's clear as day when you look at the character design, whatever faction they're part of, at least in Zenless. Well, in all their games, obviously, but in Zenless is more telling. It's like point blank of what faction they're a part of, how they dress, and so on and so forth. It's like, it screams to you the character and what they're about in terms of their design. Or it tells a little bit of their story a little bit, even if it's not giving the whole thing. But yes, Concord was a mess. Good God, I despise Concord's character designs. As a black man myself, I freaking despise how black male characters in some of these games or Western games get treated in terms of like character designs. And like, it's like, bro, why can't you just design for me a masculine looking black man who looks awesome? Why couldn't you? You could clearly do it. Why didn't you? It's just like, ugh. You make me cringe when I see them deliberately make horribly designed black characters, and then they want me to praise it like it's high heaven. No, I'm not doing that. All right, let me read. Conquer has no intention other than random genderless bodies. Exactly. It's so stupid. Shoot, they even did that with the I think the Pokemon app game, or some Pokemon game, whatever, got hit with some update that was similar to that, where they just removed gender as a whole from the game, even though it's been in there the entire time. And then now everybody's custom models that they spent so much time, animating, or not animating, but designing to fit their own personal feel. Now all of them are like this androgynous being with no real clear thing of the clear pinpoint of their gender, and people are like, bro, why y'all do that? Now, so I gotta work on my Piper's attack. The fact that oh, hold up, what's this? But anyway, yeah, you get the point.
To what? I have to. Let's take a break.
I could have sworn we were supposed to do something. That she was supposed to do something. I guess she just chilling over here. Wait, isn't? I thought she was going to get. I guess she just chilling right here right now. Let's get back to there. Let's give us more Barrett FF, Nessa Pokemon, Raven Tekken, etc. If you're a part of the Discord, well, wait, actually, Wizard, you are part of the Discord. Can you drop me some images of what these characters look like so I can get a better grasp of what you're saying? Granted, without a shadow of a doubt, these character designs probably are immaculate, but I need visualization so I can better put like the name to the face or whatever. Also, my apologies for my long rant. Oh, Wizard, I forgot. I need to let you know about this as well. I told everyone else, but I didn't tell you since you just arrived. But I need to tell you this as well. For tomorrow, I'll only be able to stream today and tomorrow. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I won't be able to stream because I got like religion reasons. There we go. For why I won't be able to stream, because I don't want interruptions happening while I stream at 9 o'clock, and then when it gets to 12 o'clock in the night, I'm getting calls on my phone saying, hey, come pick me up from church, right? So I won't be able to stream Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, unfortunately. So I had to let you know that, because everyone else knows. Oh, I also got to tell Tripwire this as well. Sure thing. Black character dropping in general. Okay, cool. You know what? I think I gotta make another Discord channel labeled as like, I don't know if I want to call it talking topics again. I think I want to try to call it something else, like other games, or like something that talks about like games as a whole or different types of games, even if I don't really know much about it. Something like I'm thinking about it because I know I got to. Oh my goodness, I never get tired of staring at this chick, Bernice. Oh my god, Bernice from every angle just looks good. And she's really killing me with this freaking mini skirt plus thigh highs. And the crop top is really killing me right now. I'm getting stabbed all over because of this. Oh, I know this character. Okay, I've seen this character. Oh, hold up. I know about this Pokemon character. These other dudes, on the other hand, this first time for me. Yeah, like these dudes and female, obviously. Dope as F. Badass. Even sexy. Granted, I don't find these dudes sexy, but I know there's women who find them sexy, and rightfully so. Granted, me personally, this Nelsa, I'm not gonna hold you. I do remember seeing like someone did fan art of Nessa and they lightened up her skin tone, and I know there was a whole debacle on Twitter and people were like, you know, outraged about that. But in my opinion, I'm not gonna lie, when I saw Nessa having a more lighter skin tone and I saw the one where she had a darker skin tone, obviously the original one, I was like, you know what, both of them look gorgeous. They both look good. This character Nelsa, no matter her skin color, she looks good in with both brown skin and fair skin. She looks gorgeous in both iterations of herself. That's just me personally, but I really found them both to be equally good to each other. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is awesome. Like, beauty really slaps a brother in the face when it comes rolling in. Also, this Raven dude look mad sick. I'm not gonna hold you. If I had to envision a black character for myself, this dude Raven is it. He got it going on. I don't know about this dude Scene and Barrett. I don't know about them two, but this dude Raven, he got it. Raven looks like a freaking what's it called, a Resident Evil character to me. I'm not gonna hold you. This place looks like a dump. If this is supposed to be a diner, there's no tables anywhere. Honestly speaking, there needs to be a window right here, and this needs to be turned into a doorway. This whole thing needs to be remodeled into a doorway. Honestly, this got to get out of here. Raven is a ninja from Tekken. Oh, okay. Makes sense why he looks the way he does. I ain't gonna hold you. If I had to compare him to another character design I've seen, was the MC, the character MC from the MC character, main character from Ninja Gaiden. That's what Raven reminds me of. He reminds me of the main character from Ninja Gaiden. I played Ninja Gaiden 3 before, and I got all the way to the end, but I never killed the final boss. Believe me, that was one of the few games that I played that I grinded the F out of. And I would love to play that game again, honestly. Just so y'all can see me struggle. Because I ain't gonna lie, that game was a struggle. Believe me, the amount of times I lost my overplaying that game. Oh my goodness, this is bringing flashbacks right now. You talking about Ryu Hayabusa? Yes. Granted, I don't remember hearing his last name while I played in the third game. Because I only played the third game. I didn't play the ones before it. But yes, that dude Ryu, tough. I like that character. I even like his weapons, I ain't gonna lie. Granted, some weapons were hard to use, and some weapons were also hard to figure out to try to pull off their ultimates while using them. I'm not too sure, but you get what I'm saying. I think my favorite weapon to use was that damn staff. It was the only thing that helped me clear out crowds without, you know, getting gangbanged on, because them damn monsters were attacked the way that they attacked. I freaking hated them things. Even climbing up that freaking abyss monster tower was difficult. Like, falling off the edge was possible, which I really hated, but they made it possible so that you can get upset with the fact that you jumped off the edge like a dummy. Oh! I'm liking how this look right now. But yeah, that renovation is tough. Also, I can't, bro, 1.4, again, granted I said this before, but 1.4 of this game can't come no faster. I want to be able to run around with my favorite characters in this already. Granted, Caesar is one of them, but I want to run around with Piper. Oh, and also on top of that, where's that damn thing at? Where is it? This is not the button. How do I get back to the main? Here we go. This. Wizard. I don't know if you came across it today. Probably scrolling through YouTube or whatnot. But I came across, while I was scrolling through YouTube. I put it in the talking topics. But I came across what Lucy's dynamic wallpaper looked like. And I really like it. I'm not gonna lie. Granted, if you don't know what it is, I probably won't spoil what it is, but if you don't really give a F, I'll, you know, give an example of it. She just, what Lucy doing in her dynamic art, she just kicking a kick. Oh, you saw it? It's good? Oh, shoot. Then I ain't gotta worry about not spoiling nothing because you saw it. Yeah, I really like that. I really liked her dynamic art. She just kicking it up on her bike and just chilling for real. Love to see it. And I think Caesar also has something similar. But I am... Oh, also, I gotta say this. I'm gonna make it my dedicated effort to unlock these dynamic wallpapers. Granted, the cunning hairs, at least for my account, the cunning hairs are so close to finish unlocking their dynamic artworks for. They're so close, like legitly, damn near every single one. Or more so, it's Ambi, Nicole, and Billy that's already almost close, except for Neko Mia. I gotta get hers up. But this whole squad is about to be ready to have new posters so I can just switch between them. And then I gotta work on everyone else. Granted, I'm working on Lucy and Piper right now. Caesar, I'm gonna wait till last to work on hers amongst this. So, yeah. Because I am getting tired of seeing Belle sitting on that couch. Actually, how do I actually... Oh, I need to go back to the Play Store and go back to the video archive. Because I know there's some function that allows me to see the trust level in here. I think it's the VR thing. Okay, so it's not really the VR thing. So that means it must be the workbench. Oh, no, this is database. This is that. Hollow Codex. Intelligence. Nope, it's not that. Hold up, what's this? Dropping more cool black characters. Nice. Where is this thing? Oh, here we go. Found it. Wait, okay, Ambi is a store promoter. So what about these two? Do these two not reach store promoter level? Or maybe I gotta push it past that. Oh, hold on, what's that? I just saw something. Okay, what's this? Ah!
I've been going over last month's accounts for the Cunning Hares. It's better than before,
Damn.
but we're still in the red.
Oh, who's this? Hold up. Let me look. Little Tiggy boy. Yo, what's up? First time being here? More than likely the answer is yes, but I'm just gonna ask anyway. Anyway, my nigga.
I feel like Nicole is always talking about reducing expenses though, right? Yes. She says
Bro, what in the world is going on
outside?
outside?
She's very disappointed.
What is going on?
She's mentioned it. She won't stop talking about it.
Hold up, something going on outside. What is this? Why in the world is the fire department here? I know nothing burning in here, so it can't be over here. It must be the other apartments over there. Dude, that had me concerned. How you doing? I'm doing great. Oh, also, if you want, you can hit the sub button. I'm sitting at 88 subs right now. Really appreciate it if you help me get to 89. Oh, also, if you want to see my gameplay of the tour or chapter 4 of Zenless on Zero, I've already did 3 streams playing the game or playing the story mode. So you just go back and rewatch those streams. Granted, I won't lie, I yap a lot, as my name would tell you. I'm Khaled the Yapper. I yap a lot. So if you go back and rewatch those streams to find my reactions to the story mode of that, you're gonna hear a lot of yapping, unfortunately. Oh, hold up, actually.
Do you need some advice on how to improve your business? Seems like Gentle House could really use the help. It's okay. I trust Nicole. Under her management, the Cunning Hares are going to turn a profit one day. The Darkest Tower is just before the dawn. That's what I think anyway.
Also, do not listen to anything these other niggas in here say. Don't listen to Tripwire. Don't listen to Medias, because they keep doing this every time new people come. They keep trying to tell people to run away for their life for no reason. They keep doing this over and over. So don't listen to anything they're about to type. Don't even listen to it. Don't even read it. It's ignorance. It's blatant ignorance. Also, I got a Discord if you want to join the Discord. Granted, if you do join the Discord, you're going to have to tell me how old you are, because, you know, I don't want no issues arising at all. That's the only reason I ask for your age if you decide to join the Discord. So we got a portion of Discord members who are adults and some who are under the age, or whatever. I'm 22. Perfect, brother. Shoot, I was confused about my age earlier, last week, because I thought I was 23 and I'm actually 21, because I've been telling people different ages for the longest. Oh my goodness gracious. Ass color. See, already. Thank goodness I got to it before Trip opened his mouth.
Thanks for worrying about us, though. Contact me if there's...
Trip is a hater for real. Okay, I like the fact that I can rewatch these. Oh, they got about 8 of these interactions. That's interesting. Okay, so I got 4 interactions unlocked. We'll have 4 of those, 3 of these, 0 of this. I gotta work on that. It's gonna be a while for me to unlock all this, actually. Anyway, let me read. Also, I guess I gotta let you know this as well, because I think it's fair. If you go and check at least the last 2 videos I've posted on my channel, you basically get an idea of where my position is on certain anime related topics. If you don't agree with it, I understand wholeheartedly why. If you feel that my position is problematic, I understand that as well. However, I gotta stand on business on my point of view. Well, not even just my point of view, but like the facts of the situation and whatever. So I'm letting you know that now. Exactly. Cause I know a lot of people view this topic of the whole lolly thing as divisive, or not even divisive, but as controversial when it really isn't. And whatnot. So that's why I'm just letting you know that now. So there will be no misunderstanding in the future. This damn... I hate this freaking panel. Click. There we go, finally. Okay, so my Lucy and Piper's trust level is almost up. I gotta work on my Caesars. But anyway, yeah. That type of topic order. So yeah. What was another thing? Oh, just to let you know, I also play Genshin Impact. If you play Genshin Impact, I still gotta work on my video about the whole skin color thing in Genshin. I still gotta work on that video. I still have not done it yet at all. Unfortunately, I just been too lazy to actually start working on that video when I really need to. But what I was about to say? Yeah, I gotta work on that video because it's a topic that's, in my opinion, worth talking about as a black man myself. Oh, I never tried other Hoyo games. Are they as good as this one? Okay, I'm gonna give a fair rating, and then I'm gonna give at least my opinion first, and then I'll probably let you hear members of the Discord opinions of this as well. For Zenless, Zenless is a great game, obviously. It cooks. I love this game. I love the presentation of this game greatly. I love the presentation of this game more so than in Genshin and Star Rail. But if I had to give a rating for at least Genshin Impact, Genshin Impact is a solid 8 out of 10. Don't listen to Jesus right now. He's doing too much. But anyway, Genshin Impact, I would give it an 8 out of 10 because there's a lot of things that Genshin Impact didn't have on launch and is lacking. But as a recent time, they've been, implementing, stuff that is worthwhile to the game and honestly will help the game. But there's the issue with FOMO, which is basically, if you know what FOMO is in relation to gacha games, it's basically the fear of missing out. Genshin Impact got hardcore FOMO. If you miss out on an event or whatever, and anything related to the event, whether it be a free weapon to get from it, or story mode related to the event, you're gonna miss out on that, and it won't come back until they decide to make an update where they're like, okay, we're gonna allow for replayability of those quests to be permanent, right? So that's why I would knock down Genshin by 2 notches and give it an 8 out of 10 rather than a full 10 out of 10. And of course, there's some other things that also knock it down to an 8 out of 10, but like I won't get into that right now because it'll be too long. For Star Rail, you don't really have to worry about FOMO at all because the replayability of quests is immaculate. You can stop playing Honkai Star Rail for a whole year worth of time, and when you come back to the game, you will have so much content to do. That's how great Star Rail is in comparison to Genshin Impact. And granted, there's another thing about Star Rail, if you didn't know, I guess I'll let you know now, is that Star Rail is a turn-based game, meaning you don't get to run around with your characters and go fight monsters in like the open world, or even in like how Zenless does it. You don't go into hollows to go fight monsters in XYZ and shit like that, right? In comparison, Star Rail is a turn-based game. So if you don't have any issue with turn-based games and you're more than willing to give a turn-based game a try, even if it's like your first turn-based game, I would highly advise you give it a try, because in my opinion, it is a great turn-based game. I just haven't played it in 2 months, going on 3 months, because I need to, because of complications on my end. But when I get back to playing it, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. So for Star Rail, if I had to give it a rating, I would give it a absolute. Honestly, I would give it a 10 out of 10 purely because of the fact that I will be able to replay these story stuff with no issue. Also, what's up, Chanax or Chanex? What's up? It's been a while, bro. What else can I say? Yeah, for at least for those two games, I would give Genshin 8 out of 10, Zenless, oh, not Zenless, but Star Rail a 10 out of 10, but for those gacha reasons. For not gacha reasons, but for like the FOMO reasons. But I will say this: Zenless, Genshin's gameplay, for the gameplay of Genshin Impact, I wouldn't say it's ultra difficult or at all. But I will say that you need to at least make your stuff decent, if not good, so that you won't have no issues with it. And understand like elemental reaction stuff on what does what can cause this damage. Shoot, I got like 3 people in my Discord who will sit here and go on a full hour-long rant to explain to you the intricacies of Genshin's character stuff. And of course, some people here in the live YouTube chat right now can tell you. Right? But yeah, there's still a level of like of complication to the game of Genshin, but it's still relatively the easiest to play. So I don't think you'll have any issues there. But if you're looking for a game with a little more difficulty, I would say Star Rail has it. As a turn-based game, it has the difficulty. But in terms of Zenless, I would say Zenless difficulty isn't that crazy, but at the same time, it's not that easy either. Or it's easy, but it's not really that easy. Or it's like Zenless got this in-between line of where it stands when it comes down to combat being difficult. If you care that much about combat. But if you care about like characters and story more than combat, then yeah, all 3 games is gonna help. It's gonna sell it for you. Granted, depending on how you feel about certain ways of storytelling, it's gonna depend on how you feel about the game as a whole. Because Genshin Impact, people say that the storytelling of Genshin Impact isn't that good, which I would agree that it's not that good, but it's not some horrible piece of trash. Star Rail got good storytelling, even when it's at its low moments of storytelling. Zenless has been consistently good with its storytelling and its methods of storytelling as well. My bad, I'm not giving a more concise or precise review of what game if you should try the other games, but I'm being as how can I say this? I'm being as clear cut as possible. And of course, members of the Discord / the YouTube live is also giving you very good and solid opinions as well. What other? Oh, I guess I'll say this. If you want to play a game that allows you to goon and fiend over all these sexy female characters, play Zenless. Obviously, you're already on that train, brother, along with me, respectfully. Anyway, continue. If you want to play for chill, casual gameplay fun, and also a very good story mode, or an enjoyable story, that you don't feel like you need to rush and zoom through shit, then yeah, Genshin would be it for you. Star Rail, I think Star Rail is in the same position as Genshin, but I would say that the high of combat, or like the bar for getting through combat, even in story mode of Star Rail, is a little higher than Genshin's, and I would advise that you really do put forth effort to build your characters up, unless you want to get slapped to the floor like a doll. Because even in story mode, apparently the freaking bosses are still difficult. I wouldn't know from my own personal experience of playing the game for the first time. Granted, I was a year late behind everyone else when I played the game. But yeah, I think I gave enough of a clear-cut review of the other Hoyo games, while at the same time being as good faith as possible about it. Hopefully, you can let me know if I was being bad faith or whatever. What the? Oh, my controller is on low power level. I gotta charge it. Don't ask Kala about builds or gameplay in Genshin. He sucks at it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of true. Okay, hold up. Let me read, because I missed out on a lot of stuff y'all saying. Wizard, I'm brutally honest. Not sure if you want my take. HSR lore is the best in Hoyo games. Okay, Genshin is the easiest of the three. There's no lie about that, obviously. Okay, hold up. Chanex saying HSR lore is the best in all the Hoyo games is crazy. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That is such a stretch. That's the most amount of dick sucking I've seen in a grip. That's a wild claim to make. I would argue that is not the best. Granted, it's getting there, but it's not the best. Genshin, in my opinion, sells it. Bro, the amount of Genshin theory videos that exist, granted, the game been out for 4 years, technically. So the amount of lore theory videos and all the other shit that exists for Genshin, of course, is higher than Star Rail's. But I would argue that Genshin's is just as complicated, if not more compelling. I'm not even gonna say more compelling, because each their own, right? For Star Rail, I still got to understand a lot of some other stuff about it, but I think I got the general gist of Star Rail's lore. But Genshin's lore has constantly surprised me. Every new piece of information we've gotten has really keeps changing my perspective of what we've learned from previous shit. You feel me? Like the whole dragons versus the primordial one. I always viewed it as the dragons being these dragon creatures that exist, and then the primordial one just coming to clap animals basically and slap them to the floor and tame them. But now with Nadlin release, I've now changed my perspective from dragons just shooting fireballs from their mouth to now dragons legitly running a society where they're shooting missiles into outer space and shooting rocket ships and all the other crazy laser beams and whatnot. So my perspective has completely changed since we've gotten that whole Book of Sun and Moon stuff till now. It's completely utterly been destroyed because of Nadlin. Nadlin has changed my viewpoint of the dragons being these creatures of nature to these creatures who are space-fearing astronauts who's ready to run the ones with aliens. Sorry for my rant, but you get what I'm saying. Oh my goodness, I love this. I ain't gonna lie, all the Hoyoverse games are fun to me. I enjoy all of them. Also, Wizard, this black character right here that looks like a samurai with this blade and that face mask, I'm going to assume this is a character from Guilty Gear. If so, he looks tough. And this woman right here, she's also gorgeous with this whole wolf fox spirit thing. Also great. I'm pretty sure both of these characters are from Guilty Gear. But yeah. Teggy, if you are still here watching or listening, yeah, hopefully I gave you enough. Hopefully I gave you a good, at least a roundabout view of all the Hoyo games. Oh, actually, you know what? I will say this. Granted, I did talk about the FOMO thing earlier about Genshin and Star Rail, the comparison between Genshin and Star Rail when it comes down to FOMO or fear of missing out. I will say this though, for Genshin Impact, at least for me, I've been playing Genshin Impact since its release, right? For me, I cannot in good promise, or not even just good promise, in good faith or whatever I'm trying to use, I can't in good conscience, there we go, that's what I wanted to use, create another Genshin account and restart Genshin Impact from scratch. I can't. I legitimately can't. Because of the FOMO being so high in Genshin until they reduce that shit. Until they do. The FOMO is so high in Genshin that the idea of me creating a new account is out of the door. I refuse. Because there's so many limited time event weapons I have. Some of them work for some of the most cracked units in the game, and it's like the idea of me creating a whole new account to replay the game and not have the units that I had since Jump Street or whatever, it's like, no, I'm not doing that. I can't. I legitimately can't, which is why I can't create a new Genshin account. I just can't. It's not happening. FOMO is just bang boo. Bro, let me find out there's a bang boo called FOMO in this game. I'm going to slap it. But anyway, Star Rail, I can recreate a new Star Rail account all I want. Because it has damn near no FOMO in that game. At all. Zenless, on the other hand, someone let me know. Does Zenless have FOMO right now? Because I can't even tell if Zenless has FOMO. Because there hasn't really been anything that indicates to me that Zenless has FOMO. Like Genshin Impact has. So someone let me know if I'm wrong on that. Excuse me. Yeah, when I can, I'll try out Star Rail. Perfect.
Cheesetopia is open for business.
I hope this meal preparation thing is similar to Star Rail's wine preparation thing. Anyway, let me read. We have 2 event exclusives. Neither are the biggest deal. Okay, because I couldn't tell whether or not if I felt FOMO in this game or not. Because nothing felt like FOMO yet in this game. Let me continue reading. Only if limited units don't come back. Yeah, like the FOMO would even be even more disgusting if limited time units didn't come back at all. Oh yeah, oh my god, now I'm thinking about it. That would be so devious. Could you imagine limited time banners of characters and yet they don't get reruns at all? They don't even get put on the standard banner. If you didn't get it, it's too bad, whatever, too sad. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, the gacha space would be devious. It would be tribal to the nth degree. Could you imagine it? People who have the most broken character in the game, while other people didn't get it because they missed out on the banner. They'll be like, too bad, so sad. Cry about it. Skill issue. That's a you problem, not a game problem. Bro, it'll be devious in these streets. Just thinking about it. It'll be an all-out civil war going on. You got the elitists who think they're better than everybody because they managed to pull the freaking limited time event character before their banner disappeared off the face of existence. Oh my goodness. Just imagining it is wild. Okay, let me read. Now, if you count world building FOMO as a form of FOMO, Cheesetopia. Wait, what you mean by that? Oh, like the information we learn about the Sons of Kaladin in this little event? Okay, now that makes sense. I think I would also count that as FOMO as well. Because Albedo had so many events in Genshin Impact where it revealed more of his lore of his character. Even some of the most important lore relating to his character. No new players won't know anything about that because of the fact that it's locked behind a limited time event that didn't come back. And even wasn't even made a permanent story mode. Because honestly speaking, that event was a story mode for Dragonspine. I don't know why is it not even made into like a world. It's not even. This is one thing that always confused me about Genshin. Genshin has a lot of limited time events that has interesting stories to it that could legitimately just be added to the game as limited stories or like event stories, or they could make it into like because they got Archon quests, they got world quests, and they got story quests, right? They got like 3 different quests, right? I don't understand why those limited time events can't be labeled as world quests. Or like just event quests or something along those lines. Like think of it like a new quest title for it and then just slap those events under it and just have them be permanent. I don't know why Genshin hasn't done that. I hope they do that because 5.0 onward, they just need to keep doing better. They got to put their foot on the gas pedal and keep making things better. Reducing FOMO is the first step, in my opinion. It's one of the first steps they need to do. Honestly speaking. There's too many good limited time events that be going by to the wayside and not made permanent, especially when they're lore important. And it's crazy how they don't bother keeping it. That's why the FOMO in that game is horrendous, and I can't make a new account if I wanted to. Anyway, let me continue reading. If you don't play 1.2, Cheatopia will look barren for good. Ooh, that's nasty work. LOL, yeah, even the cinema. Okay, drag. Let's top this automatically. Okay. Do they tell me? Oh, this is like, okay, so this is like the Star Rail wine thing. Okay. Boom. Do I fit it here? Serve. Oh, okay, yep. Thank goodness this mode is easy to understand. God, I was about to say, what the freak am I doing in this? Oh, hold up. Ain't no way somebody said that in the comment section. Wizard, are you being dead serious with me? Bellum is the closest thing we have to a black man in Zenless 0. Whoever typed that as a comment is a devious nigga. I'm not gonna lie. That is some dastardly level shit. Dastardly. Deviously. Diabolical. What's another good word I can use? Because that's crazy. The fact that they even compared Bellum to being a black man, despite the fact that nigga is a full-blown orangutan, is crazy. Hopefully not. Granted, more than likely that mother effer was joking, but if he was being dead serious, that dude needs to go step outside. Which girl do I think looks the best in Zenless 0? Ooh, that's a hard question for me to answer. Because if we're being honest, this game is littered with bad bitches. It's kind of hard for me to choose which bad bitch is the best of the bad bitches. Okay, granted, I was gooning expeditiously over Jane Doe. Because good Lord Almighty. I ain't gonna hold you. My brain turns off when Jane Doe pops on my screen. She got the cake. She got everything. And what's crazy is there's only like 4 female characters of this whole roster that's got crazy cake. Jane got cake.
Let's start the
Zhu Yuan, don't even get me started on Miss Police Officer. Did we all saw her teaser trailer, her character demo? The cake was just caking, good lord. And also these pants she's wearing emphasize the crap out of her hips and her thighs. Good lord, squeeze me between them things. Anyway. Anyway, hold up, let me scroll. Cause I'm about to act like a horse, honestly. Okay, there's 4 female characters that got the most amount of cake going on. Caesar got cake. It's Caesar, is Jane, Zhu Yuan, and Bernice. Granted, Bernice hasn't been released yet, but we've seen enough of her cake. We know what she got going on. Good Lord Almighty. Yo, what's up, Mimi? And ain't this the 4th time you do this on stream again? Do this again on stream? We get it, man. Leave me alone. They asked the question I must answer. Oh, you were sick, Mimi? I didn't know. I'm glad that you made it through. Because apparently I've heard that COVID is circling around again. I heard this from my mother, who's a nurse. So it may be true. I'm not sure. But yeah, to know that that's cycling through. And not only that, it's fall right now, isn't it? It's fall entering into winter. So a lot of people going to get sick mad easy during this time period. But yeah. Those 4 characters I just named are the queens of cake in this game. Until there's someone else to rival their power. They're the 4 queens of cake in this game. Hold on, let me scroll back up. I know I missed something. Okay, nope. Read that wrong. Read that. Read that. Did you... Are built different. Hold that bigger, right? I'm not going right. Kala is easy to understand. Just make it about gooning and skin color. 90% of Kala content. I talk about other stuff. What do you mean? I don't only focus on those 2 things. Sometimes I focus on other stuff that's like that's related to the content. I don't know why you're trying to like act like I don't talk about nothing else. Shoot, you didn't even add lollies in that conversation. Someone removed Grace's waistcoat. Girl has whole package. Okay, there is a little truth to that. Grace, the way she be posing right here, it does emphasize to me that she got cake back there. But since I really can't see the cake, I can't really argue that she got it. Granted, her whole body figure is rocking right now. It's like, whew, my goodness gracious. Concord could never. Concord flopped because they didn't decide to, goon expeditiously like this. This is why they flopped. This is why they ain't made no money. This is why they server shut down, because they didn't have gorgeous characters. I don't know why people have a hate boner towards gorgeous female characters like Zhu Yuan, for example. My freaking arrest me queen. Thank you. Anyway. I still have not made my tier list about what female character is on what tier list. I gotta find a way to do it. And expeditiously and fast. I'm probably going to search up tier list on my computer and then probably screen record it and then make it into a video. I'm going to do one of the 2 things. Cause I got to find a way to put my voice over it. Because even Ching Yi got it going on. She the titanium cheeks. You got to be out of your mind thinking you're not about to get your tool shed, your tool piece snapped in half in this. Me, I would go for it personally. Even if I gotta lose all function of this sword downstairs, I would do it. There is no question about it. Armored King and Doodly. That dude Doodly looked like a problem, I ain't gonna lie. He got the mustache and everything. Also, are you sure this character is even a black character? Really? Or like a black American character? Well, not even a black American character. Actually, yeah, it is black American character that I'm thinking about. But like, to me, this dude Dooley comes off as it's a white character, but he just has like tanned skin. That's how he looks like to me personally. But if he is a black character, then I'm not going to argue about it. Because black character is black character regardless of skin tone. You accept links? Yes, I do accept links. But it better not be no link that's gonna send me to some devious site that's gonna freaking mess up my phone. Anyway, what the freak I was doing earlier? Oh, that's right. I'm gonna have to make a tier list for every other female character that isn't a lolly, and then make a tier list for my lolly characters. Cause I don't want to put them in the same tier list as each other, honestly. Cause Ching Yi probably be at the top of my lolly tier list of this game. She's a S for me.
1, 2.
I know we talked about this before, but Rena, the only thing I really like about Rena is really her face and her hair. Anything besides that, I'm really not rocking with Rena. Rena don't do it for me when it comes out to other stuff, except for her face and her hair. I really love both of those 2 things about her. Even her demeanor. I do like her demeanor as well. So she got 3 things going on for her. Everything else I'm not really a fan of. Or too big on like, oh my god, that's something to goon over. Like, blah, blah, blah. Like, no. Do you still have ether batteries?
2. Yes, all accounted for.
How do I access the thing? Okay, here you go. Oh yeah, I got an abundance packed up. Cause I ain't logged in since Saturday. So I got like an abundance of this stuff packed in. Oh. This damn thing. Why won't it let me engage in there we go. I forgot. Even the NPCs of this game got crazy cake. Do you see what I see? Of course you do. Anyway. Even my king right here, my king, my queen, my goddess. Well, actually, there's someone else that got the spot of goddess for me. But my king, as you see, she got cake. She got good thighs. Shoot, if y'all saw that freaking teaser, that freaking character demo trailer when they was all showering together, which made me put the Sons of Kaladin at the top of my list of favorite squad. Anyway, enough of that. She got crazy cake in her front and her back. Granted, her backside don't really show off too much cake, but she shows off enough thigh game, and I respect it. Because I'm a man who loves thighs. Anyway, let's continue. By the way, that's the construction girl from Undercover R&B. You know, when I first laid my eyes upon them, I did have that feeling, but I didn't know whether or not it was going to be spot on. I'm never going to... Like, Zenless? I'm never going to get tired of Zenless.
Cheesetopia is open for business. Let's try to have another great date.
Level 1 goes all the way to level 6. Open. When serving multiple dishes at once, select a customer icon to switch between them. You need to satisfy all the guests before serving the dish. Okay, perfect. Nah, wizard. Low-key Casa is better than most of the playable characters. Don't at me? No, I'm gonna at you. That's such a bold claim, brother. No, we're not doing that. To sit here, no, don't get it twisted though. Casa, she's gorgeous. I made it clear when I sat there and played the story mode. She's gorgeous. But what we're not gonna do is try to act like she's top 10. Not granted, she can be top 10 all she wants. But we're not about to sit here and try to act like she's like top 3. No, we're not doing that. Nope. I can argue about this with you back and forth all day long. I don't care. You try to act like she's top 3 at best is crazy. It won't let me serve it. Oh, I have to serve the whole thing. Okay, how about this? 2 negative. Bam. Now for this one, I need 2 negative. Crap. This kind of slimy because I'm only giving her drinks. It's not really a dish to eat. But I don't really have a lot to use. Damn. This is some nasty work. Hopefully I get more food options because this she gonna be freaking stuffing her face with 2 drinks. Like what the freak? Homegirl right here got 2 dishes, and I ain't gonna lie, this dish right here, that's like this meat dish. I'm not gonna hold you. This shit look great. That reminded me, I didn't even eat when I got home from work today. There's probably a sandwich downstairs for me to eat, and I need to go eat it. So what might happen, I'm not gonna hold you. I might leave the stream, leave y'all alone for a little bit, and then go grab my food because I'm hungry. I'm dead serious. Either that or I just wait till 1 o'clock and then I end the stream and then I go eat. Trade the pudding for the drinks. Ugh, this is some nasty work. Oh. Okay, nice. Perfect. Oh, this is only the starting ones. Wait till I get where you get to. Hold on. Wait till you get to where I'm at. But no, why didn't they bother animating putting the food on the table? Okay, that's such a missed opportunity in my opinion. Zenless, come on. That's such a missed opportunity. They could have just put the plates on the table to show that these people were eating the food at least. I know they could do it. I know they can animate having the NPCs just like munching on the food. They could have done it. Granted, I know that's me nitpicking, but I feel like they could have done that to like enhance it a little more now. Come on. They're nowhere near as bad. Yeah, let me speed read. I know in this stream tonight, I didn't do a lot of the gameplay, and I did more talking, which naturally, of course, that's what you came here for. You didn't really come here to see me play the game. You came to see me talk. Or not see me talk, but hear me talk and engage in conversation with y'all. Obviously, that's what you sub for.
Cheesetopia is open for business. Let's try to have another great day today.
God damn, this woman makes my knees weak. Which really kind of sucks. So I feel like this could have... Actually, you know what? I'm going to say this right now. Casa, she could have been a playable character for the Sons of Caledon. Or Caledon, or however they pronounce it in the game. I'll call it Caledon, because Caledon is way better to say it like that. But I feel like she could have been a member of the Sons of Caledon, and it would fit. Honestly. Like, granted, they would have to change up her like clothing attire a little bit to make it match the squad, but I feel like she would have nailed it. Even like I would even prefer her to be a 4-star character. I don't really care if it's freaking if she would have been made a 4 or 5. I don't really care. It's like if she was a 4-star character, I would prefer it because it'd be easier for people to get their hands on it. Nah, it's okay. Just let us have more hot NPCs. That too. Which I think Zenless has really checked the box off for. Oh, also, another talking topic thing I wanted to mention was, did y'all hear about the new Ghost of Tsushima game? Or like the tie-in to the whole Ghost of Tsushima game? Ghost of Yotai? I'm not sure what the other piece of the title is, but I know it's connected to the Ghost thing. Yo, I'm gonna say this right now. The amount of overblown reaction or outrage to that game having a female MC is freaking out of this world. It's so freaking unhinged. I know people hate the whole woke thing and the whole replacing of male characters with female characters to try to downplay the male character to empower the female one. I understand the hate for that. I understand. I get it. I don't like it sometimes. I don't like it when they do that either. But the amount of overreaction to that or outrage to that was crazy. It's so much outrage to that people are sitting here saying that they won't play the game because of the fact that a female lead character is in it. Not because it's got bad writing, not because there's an obvious agenda of pushing going on in the game, right? Because the game hasn't even come out yet. It's in development still. It's purely because there's a female character in it. Purely because that's some people's justification for that, why they won't play the game. I understand the whole pushback against wokeism and all that shit. I do. I believe it hardcore. I get it. What I won't stand for is this idea that I won't play a game purely because there's a female lead in it. Some of my favorite characters in fiction are female leads. Tales of Berseria, if anyone's played it, I've talked about it a little bit on this channel. Unfortunately, I can't stream the game because the damn PS4 won't let me play the damn game and stream it. And the game by design wasn't made to be streamed on the PlayStation for some weird ass reason. But my favorite female character of that game is Velvet Crow, top tier female MC for me. Right? You feel me? And on top of that, because unfortunately, if you haven't played any of the Ghost games, or any of that Ghost of Tsushima, because Ghost of Tsushima was a really good game. My twin bro played it, and I've seen bits of gameplay of it, through him playing it. It is really good. Great game. I would say that you should buy the game. If you have a PlayStation, obviously, or Xbox, or whatever the fuck platform the game is available on, go play it. It is really good. You're going to enjoy it. Yeah, that whole discussion happened at the beginning of this week, and it was so nasty. It was so stupid to me. Shoot. There were people who were sitting here trying to argue that it didn't make sense that a female character, a female samurai or ronin, whatever she is supposed to be, has the ability to cut down the male NPC mobs that you will fight in that game, purely because she is female, right? And I was like, that's so stupid. It's stupid because, for one, what sense does it make to have a female character that you have no choice but to play as in the game, and she is unable to kill any of the male mobs that you fight in the game purely because she's a female character? Do you know how stupid that sounds? Could you imagine? Hold on, let me back out of this right now, so you can get a better grasp of what I'm talking about. Could you imagine? Could you imagine playing as Caesar King and yet not having the ability to kill any of the male mobs? Because this game got more male mobs to fight rather than female mobs, which is whatever. But could you imagine not being able to beat any of the male mobs in this game purely because Caesar is female? Could you imagine? You know how dumb that would look? It'd be like, what the freak? She is unable to kill them, not because she isn't strong enough or she doesn't have the ability to do it. It's purely because she's female that she doesn't have the ability to kill off all these male mob trash that we fight through all the time. You see how stupid that sounds? Could you imagine? Hold on, let me scroll through even more to further cement this point. Could you imagine homegirl Ellen Jo couldn't do it, even though she wields these big fat scissors that have the ability, that I'm pretty sure has the ability to cut a car open? Like, come on. It'll be so stupid. Why would you hinder? Why would a game developer, regardless of they're woke or not, why would they hinder the player from being able to kill off the trash mobs purely because based off of the character's gender? It's so stupid. It's a fantasy game. It's a game built on fantasy. Why not let the fantasy play? And on top of that, bro, apparently there's a thing there were female samurais or female warriors of that type that exists in Japan. So even with that knowledge, people are still implying that it's impossible for a female warrior of Japan to be able to kill off samurai, even though they participated in fighting against samurai in wars and whatnot, right? So even with knowing that knowledge, people are still downplaying it, saying it's still impossible, which is stupid. Anyway, let's continue. Nah, hold up, rewind. Give me female mobs. I'll be cooking with them. That would be good. I'm not gonna lie. Shoot. I need to play that Serena Kagura Sakura game, that Ninja Girl anime game. I need to play it. I said I was gonna get it and play it on stream because I really do like that franchise. Granted, I'm not in depth with it, but I do enjoy the anime that I watched of it. Perfect stuff.
Let's take a break.
But anyway, that's enough of that rant. My apologies. I got about like 30 more minutes before I end the stream anyway. Hold up, who's in Discord right now? Okay, so Julian and Red are in Discord. So I'm going to assume that Trip had called it a night.
Cheesetopia is open for business. Today.
But hold up, what's another talking topics thing I can chat up about? Because there was something else that happened. What else happened? If you heard about the new game MiHoYo is about to make, that's inspired by Elden Ring. If you heard about that, you can let me know. What's another interesting that happened? I know we were talking about Woo-Wah. Oh, hold up, never mind. We already talked about the whole Woo-Wah thing. So we don't need to talk about the Woo-Wah thing. We already talked about it. There was a Ruby thing, the drama going on with thing. Oh, hag maxing. This is interesting to talk about, but I guess we'll talk about that later. Now, unfortunately, Trip, I don't know if Trip is still here. He can let me know if he's still here, but more than likely he's not. The first minute of this video from Tectone, I wanted to talk about it with him, but unfortunately he probably done left already, but I'm gonna say this right now. Tectone had basically said that nobody's beating their meat to freaking Mona from Genshin Impact in comparison to the Zenless characters, and in my opinion, I feel like that's half true, but at the same time, that's not really true. Because Mona, if she was given the chance to exist in Zenless Zone Zero, she would be one of the most gorgeous female characters in the game, hands down. There is no debate. She's got a full-blown swimsuit piece going on right now, wearing pantyhose with it. Putting tier maker in Discord, thank you. Also, hag maxing, what are we doing? Giving old ladies steroids? Oh, do you not know what hag maxing is? If not, I would explain it to you. Damn thing. Damn, whoever this is, she getting so much on her plate. Dang, I'm hungry. Look at all this good food. What's she doing eating all this food, bro? Pay for my food. Dang. Anyway, let me read. No, I have no clue. Oh my god, you're gonna love this. Okay, so this is what hag maxing is, right? Hag maxing is simply this: young men who aren't getting, play with women their own age, because all the shit that dating got going on right now with dating. Hag maxing is young men who are deliberately looking for older women to date who are financially stable and whatnot, so that I guess the end goal is to get these women to obviously it's not something malicious, but they're trying to get in relationships with older women, because older women don't have, I guess, baggage as younger women do, or actually they do, but I guess they don't give a F and they just want to date older women, so they can have this older, so they can a part of it, I'm pretty sure, is to fulfill their MILF kink for older women, which I understand. I mean, some of these women out here who in their 40s look gorgeous. We're not gonna sit here and lie about it, are we? But that's basically what it is. Older men, younger men going to date older women to either fulfill a fantasy or trying to get in relationships with older women because they desire that. Oh wow, so the prey has become the hunter. The cougars are in danger. Yes. Granted, the cougars don't give a F. They deliberately put themselves in danger. They don't care. They want this. They want this outcome. But you know what's so crazy? There was an article written about it. Written about this, right? I posted the video in the talking topics. You can find it if you scroll up. The YouTuber who made the video was Shoe on Head. There was an article that she referenced in her video that talked about it, and the way that the article was phrased and certain wording was about it made you look at it and think, bro, could you imagine if this was the other way around and someone read an article about this, about how these older men are talking about these younger women? Because the way the older women were talking about the younger men in that article, they're basically like talking about, man, look at this fresh meat walking around, swinging that thing around. That's basically what the article was basically saying, that these older women were saying about these younger men, right? Bro, could you imagine the other way around? Older men talking about younger women like that? You be perceived as a pedophile for that. You're like, oh, you're talking about these young adult women as fresh meat, no baggage, XYZ, bro. It would be an onslaught if someone were to write an article like that. God forbid an article is written like that.
This is a cheese-tastrophe. A cheese-tastrophe? Is that a cheese-topia catastrophe? Cheese-topia without cheese is like the Sons of Caledon without Borthirons. You got that? A convoy carrying important goods ran into bandits near the hollow at Cinderglow Lake. Those thieves took the goods and jumped into the hollow in a panic.
The stuff they stole was cheese, wasn't it?
We didn't expect the risks and failed to provide enough guards for the convoy. That's what gave those thieves an opportunity. The loss of the other goods isn't too pressing, but the high-end cheese I personally selected from New Eridu, the fresh food route I personally established on the Outer Rings Highway.
Man, my king is going through it. Also, me personally, if I won't lie, I probably might attempt to date an older woman that's probably 10 years older than me. Might attempt it just to see what the experience is like. Mainly, I want to see what, you know, the bedroom fun is like, honestly. But nonetheless, not even date. Let me just have a one-night stand type moment, honestly, because I just want to get this V card swiped, honestly. I want to know how it feels like. I'm not gonna lie. She probably gonna throw her hips on me and probably gonna break my waist. Granted, I'm down for it. I don't care. I'm gonna put all the effort into it. Shoot, if I need to freaking lose some weight to grind this gut off a little bit, just so I can be able to thrust more, I'm gonna do it. Sounds like fun to me. Anyway.
I just had to mess with my cheese, my diner, and my feast. Unforgivable. I just hope we can get the goods and all the cheeses back before Cinder Lake messes everything up. Anyway, that's the gist of it, Proxy. It's urgent, so let's get moving. We can't get the diner on track if we don't deal with the threats to its shipping logistics. We must show them that no one can challenge the Sons of Caledon or the new Overlord. Because cheese is power! Lucy taught me that last line.
Okay, that was a little weird because the way they phrased it almost as if this whole rebuilding of this freaking little town thing, or this little diner right here, takes place in the middle of the freaking middle of that story, middle of the 1.2 story quest. From the way they phrased it, but thank goodness they made it clear that that wasn't the case. Oh, here you go. What team I need to bring? Fire and physical. Okay, so what should I bring? I feel like bringing physical squad, which I gotta put a name for this. What name should I make for the physical squad? I only got like 20 minutes left before I end the stream. Well, what name should I give it? Mika Maka. No, I'm not doing that. What name would fit this? Because it's a full physical team. I already got Trailblazing for the main team. Bone Crusher? How about that? Bone Crusher with a K instead of a C. Bone Crusher. Perfect name. I gotta make squads for the rest. Ooh, I like how lengthy this freaking stuff is. It's up to 10 team sets. This is gonna be perfect. Domain expansion. Boosh. Oh, my controller might end up dead. I love this music. Man, I wish they didn't attack so fast so I can be able to look at everything. Yeah, see? You see how they're phrasing it? The hollow near Cinder Lake... Okay, never mind. That's the hollow near Cinder Lake seems unstable. Never mind. That's not Cinder Lake itself being unstable. Never mind. Thank goodness it corrected me. Wait, hold up. That's not it.
Stop, Lucy.
This damn thing destroying everything.
Take a break, Piper.
Like, what am I can't even tell what I'm supposed to be destroying. I don't even know where I'm going at this point. Furry baddie is back? What do you mean by that? Did I run past somebody in the hollow? Or was something posted in general? What's this? Tier list. Oh, this is a tier list. Thanks for this. You know, I would really love it if Caesar King had a twin sister that looked slightly different from her. I'm playing ZZ. Oh, she's back? Oh, when did she come back? Oh, she came back in this event. I must keep. Granted, I'm not sure if you was there for the stream or whatever when I met Poochie or Poochella, or how do we pronounce that chick name for the first time. I ain't gonna lie, she's stacking a crazy rack on her. I just want to shove my face in it just to see how it looks. Let me just suck on some nipple for real. Is that too much for a brother to ask? Twin sister being a bit darker than the other one? Yeah, I think that would have been an interesting little twist. Okay, are those the two twin sisters from something? Okay, I ain't about to ask who they are because I don't know who these characters are, unless they're Zenless characters that I don't know of. Or are those the two ballerina bosses? I like the fact that there's like teleportation glitch or TV glitch that happens when you switch characters. I'm not gonna hold you. If I was born female, I would more than likely dress like Caesar. She got the thigh-high socks on and everything. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I would be dressing myself up to be one of the baddest bitches on the street. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. If I was born female, I would dress myself up to be one of the baddest bitches to grace God's green earth. When I come walking through, everyone's eyes gonna be cracking their necks to turn and look at me. Hands down. No shit. No shit. No games. No nothing. Best believe. I can't wait to learn more what the freak this hollow stuff is, because I feel like this hollow stuff just comes out of nowhere. It's like boom, explodes, hollow. She's back with her grace size things. Yeah, them things. Dang it. If she becomes a playable character, I will pull for her. I hope she's at least a 4-star.
Cheesetopia is open for business. Let's try to have another great day today.
I really love Caesar's face. Oh my goodness. Caesar got such a kissable face. Ooh, thank you for this link for this this tier list link. Thank you for this. Cause I most definitely need to find a way to get this on my, I need to share this link onto my computer so that I'll be able to like do it from here and probably just like screen record it and then make a video of it. Appreciate it. Uh-oh. Shit. Boom. Going over isn't bad, just don't be lower. Oh, you're talking about the gauge. I want to try something special. Boom. Next. What's time? Oh my goodness! I do not have enough time left. I'm gonna at least finish this one before I call it a night. I know I started the stream a little late, and that's because I have a Wi-Fi issues. So please forgive me for that. Oh man, all the good food's snatched. How can I? Okay, hold up. Boom. Now everyone got what they want, sir. Honestly, me personally, I'm not the type of dude who loves to go eat his food outside. I hate the idea of eating my food outside. Eating my food outside is disgusting to me, and purely because flies love to come out of the blue when you bring your food outside. Genuinely, if you're not even next to any trash, flies somehow find a way to come find your food and start trying to land on it. Like, no, I love eating my food outside. I mean, not outside, inside. So this whole diner, they need to put windows up, close the door, all that. It's like, ugh, I cringe. Oh, yeah, I know I can add people in this game. Hopefully they introduce more multiplayer content. I'm not sure if they would introduce multiplayer content into this game, purely on the basis of the fact that this game is more of an instance-based game and not an open-world game. Because like in Genshin Impact, I can invite 3 other people into my world. Right? Star Rail, you can't really invite people into your world or like play alongside someone on like a team setup. Hold on, let me read. The devs already confirmed co-op. Well, oh, actually, you're right. They did confirm co-op. I forgot. It was in their dev talk. Oh, Teggy, if you aren't subscribed to the Zenless Zone Zero YouTube channel, their official YouTube channel, you need to go subscribe to them right now, because they post their like live streams or you update to the game stuff on there, so like when the time comes you'll be like informed about it. But they did say that they would implement co-op gameplay in like I think 1.3 or 1.4. It's around that time frame between the next coming updates. So yes, they will. Shoot, they even said that they would even make a roguelike gameplay mode, where in the roguelike gameplay mode they would have this feature that would change up the playable character's gameplay style or play style. And I was like, what's that's gonna look like? Because that sounds interesting. That sounds awesome to me. And also, me personally, I hope that in the future of the game they keep making more team combo attacks that you can just do with the basic attack, because we know Kalita and Big Ben can do that, but no other character does that in the game yet. So I'm hoping they bring that back, because if they're gonna implement the multiplayer co-op thing, I hope that they add this function where if you have one character, another character have this character, right, and you do an ultimate and then you can do the ultimate together as a combo ultimate, and then boom, attack. I feel like that would be tough. Team combo attacks got leaked. Yes, I'm so glad. Granted, if there's like YouTube footage of that or like just an image of that, post it in the post it in the Genshin character build and HSR stuff like that. Go post it there because I want to see it. Anyway, let me read. Fly trap purposes, that's why they fall for Venus fly traps. The flies on your food are just extreme. What? Flies on your food are just extra free top? Shut up. I don't want to hear nothing. You disgust me. The fact that you even said that was nasty. You talk about some free toppings on your food. No. I cringe. I'm ready to gag just hearing that. Unity plus World. Idols have a 3-way apparently. Lighter has one with unknown. Ooh, interesting. Sounds cool though. Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about in just a second, Tiggy, before I end the stream.
Cheesetopia is open for business. Let's try to have another great day today. Hey there! Cheesetopia is back in business starting today.
Oh snap, I have a quest to do relating to the hand. I need to handle that. Oh, so what's this? Oh, tough. Add. Oh, you got Lucy as your background? Tough, I respect it. Granted, I'm going to assume the reason you have her as your background is because you probably pulled multiple copies of her, which is why that's like that. Ooh, I gotta change up this lineup real quick. You can get off this lineup, honestly. Shut up. Get off my lineup.
Take me.
There we go, that's better. Now this lineup looks nice. This looks really nice. Where was I? Oh. It was Nicole at first. See, Lucy Goldberg. Oh, so Nicole was your first one. Then you swatched it to Lucy. Nice, nice, nice. I respect your taste. Anyway, what else are we doing now? Event, voice through the door, Lighter pay. Okay, so Lighter is about to pay a visit. Okay, perfect. What's this?
Usually, it would be more polite to knock before entering, but you don't have anything even resembling a door here. This is the diner. The feast venue carefully selected by the boss. The Overlord's private property in Blazewood. The mysterious den run by the legendary proxy Phaethon.
This nigga is gassing this thing up crazy right now. Oh, also, if you didn't hear, an employee got mad, like mad, started leaking things. Yeah, isn't this... Okay, I did know about an employee leaking things, but I didn't know they were mad when they did it. So the whole leak about the Idol faction, right? That was them, right? Man, Diaz, you should have posted this in the goon category. Because I ain't gonna hold you, bro. This is a devious duo. I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, I would marry both of them, hands down. I need to walk away with both wives. I can't walk away with one. I need to walk away with both. I am a man who was more than willing to love 2 women at the same time, if necessary. Granted, it's gonna be difficult. But I think I'll handle it.
This is a bit of a dump, isn't it?
Hey, watch it! Utopia wasn't built in a day, nor was Cheesetopia. Compared to when I first took over, this place is a luxury diner now.
Oh, your definition of luxury really fits the outer ring, huh? You must be getting used to life around these parts. I'm here on a mission from my boss and her Royal Highness to see if there's anything I can help out with.
Who is it? Who's strolling into Blazewood to cause a ruckus? Oh, it's you? You look pretty tough.
Where'd this NPC come from?
Oh my god, that was crazy. That's a crazy line to call somebody. That was devious. Homeboy walked up, was like, who's calling those rugged? Oh, it was you. You look pretty tough, huh? Who's this where does NPC come from? Bro, what? Devious, truly devious work. This man really called him out, calling it NPC. Said, who's this lame, this no-name walking up to a king like me? I ain't gonna hold you, bro. The NPC is so clear to spot out from the crowd. Compared to everyone right here on the screen, the NPC is the most noticeable in terms of dude who don't look like he blend in. Look at everybody else, dripped out from head to toe, wearing nice clothes. Look at this bum. He got a freaking silver chain around his shoulder blades to his neck and wearing just a green shirt and a strap around his arm. L nigga, for real. Get your game up. Get your drip up, for real. Somebody throw some money at this man and tell him to go buy some better clothes. I bet his shoe game sucked too. That's Casa's brother. She needs to go tell her brother how to dress properly. It's simple.
Hey, I'm no NPC. Listen up. I'm the younger brother of Blazewood's mayor, a logistics specialist for the new Overlord and the Sons of Caledon, and the honorary advisor to Cheesetopia, which will soon become the most famous diner in Blazewood.
I got this feeling that he lying.
This is Dorian, as he said, a lazy dude from Blazewood.
Oh, you're a couch potato. When I was young...
I don't mind it coming from the manager, but why did you have to repeat it?
So he is a bum.
Honestly, think you could become as amazing as Lighter just by wearing a red scarf? I'll show you what it means to be a true son of Caledon, you imposter!
Oh, that's crazy. He calling him out. He's saying, you an imposter, bro. You not no real Sons of Caledon just because you wear the red scarf, brother. That's some crazy words to say. Those fighting words. I wonder how he gonna respond to that.
So you're the real Lighter. My bad. Actually, I came up with a procurement plan for the door already.
Oh, hold up. I just recognized this NPC's voice. He's the same dude who voice acts the English dub for Fire Force. I'm just now realizing that. Shinra Kusakabe is also another favorite MC of mine. I'm not gonna hold you. That dude is tough. Anyway, let's continue.
In the depths of the Outer Ring Hollow, past the long and dangerous roads covered in ethereals, across the deep and perilous ravines and valleys, and through the brambles and mist, lies a magnificent tavern.
So this is the same voice actor who voice acts Mika, the 4-star character in Genshin Impact as well. I hope this dude gets a role to voice act a 5-star character in Zenless, because honestly speaking, I want to hear a character with this voice. Honestly, deadass.
Before the Hollow devoured it, it used to be the most popular destination for youngsters throughout the Outer Ring. If we can nab its door for Cheesetopia, wouldn't that attract a ton of customers?
Are you telling me that we're charging headlong into a hollow, brawling all the way to the bowels of an ether-filled lair, and slaughtering hordes of bloodthirsty ethereals just to steal an old tavern door?
Exactly right! I'd expect nothing less of you later. You got my idea right away.
Cool. I'm in.
I've been the same way. I would have told him, yeah, I'm in too.
It's just a door. Why do this in the hardest way possible?
My boss told me to go out and make myself useful. I was starting to worry about coming back with an uneventful report. Who knew an opportunity like this would come knocking at my door? Relax, Proxy. An issue that can be solved with fists is no issue at all.
This dude Lighter is awesome. I swear, this dude Lighter is something different. Because we're men! Yes! I feel like that was a Gumball reference or a SpongeBob reference. It was one of the two. I'm going to lean on the Gumball reference, because that's where I remember it most from. Okay. Unfortunately, I cannot continue past this point. 2 reasons being, I'm hungry, I gotta use the bathroom, and I gotta get a full night's sleep so I don't fall asleep while working tomorrow. So, brother knows, I really hate that the camera cannot zoom in beyond this. I really do. I wish there was a way to zoom the camera in more than this. Oh, actually, yes there is. Wait, actually, no it's not, because if I do this, and if I go here, how do I do selfie mode again? Shit, I forgot. How do I activate selfie mode? Wait, don't tell me. Can't only Wise and Bell do selfie mode? Crap. That sucks. I hate the fact that only Bell and Wise can do selfie mode. That's really lame. They should just allow that for every playable character in the game. I hope someone advocates for that because I want that. It sucks that these characters can't have a freaking thing. But anyway, oh my goodness, Caesar, your chest is just danging. You see them things? Oh my wow. Anyway, I got a better way to do this. Hold up.
Only the brave will win.
There we go. This is way better. Anyway, like I was saying, yep, this is gonna be in the stream. I will stream again tomorrow. Well, technically later today, and finish out this event hopefully relatively faster than what I did tonight, because I won't be able to stream again Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. So we're gonna get it all done tomorrow, hopefully, with breakneck speed. Appreciate y'all watching. Have a good night. And goon respectfully and righteously, even down bad horrendously. All right, that's enough. I gotta go. Good night. Don't let the bug bites bite, and all the other good shit. Bye. Where's this button? 3, 2, 1, and good night.